Okay. When's the next time I'll see you? This weekend? Okay. What's up, chap? How you doing? Let's actually switch us to... Let's switch us to just chatting for now. That looks good. Yeah, thanks. I'm hungry as hell. Thanks, bunnies. What's up, Vaughn? That portion is so big. I mean, I'm not gonna eat all of it. I'm not gonna eat all of it. I'm gonna eat like a portion of it, and then we're gonna hang out for a lot of time until I feel like working out, you know? I'm just like really hungry. I've been kind of on the phone all fucking day, so I'm in a whole different mood right now. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Carbo loading? Is that like a thing? Is that a thing? Sorry it took so long. My mom is here, so yeah, I'm gonna eat as much as I want, and then we're gonna hang out, and then we're gonna work out when I feel like it. Yeah, this is actually my first legit meal of the day. I've been so busy. So, let's like watch some videos or something. I have a string on top of my head. Do I? Oh yeah, you're right. Look at that. It was a string. How did you see that? How did you see that? That's so tiny. Wow, goddamn, my camera's insane. How have you guys been? Hello. I definitely have more energy. Today than I did yesterday. I got to sleep today. I'm definitely in like an odd mood though. I'm in like a no bullshit kind of mood right now. I think it's because I've been like helping people all day. So thanks, Brave. Aw, that's awesome, Dan. Ooh, that's awesome. Congrats. You gotta help me out? How will you help me? How will you help me? Pending. Let's
Sup, you beautiful.
You guys wanna watch some videos of me while I eat? You guys wanna hang out? Pending. Oh, what's up, Suami? I'm doing well. You already watched Phil today? I haven't got to watch Phil today. This'll be my my stream deck is not working. Hmm? Oh, there we go. Cool. Do you guys know who this is? Do you guys watch this person? This is called Philip DeFranco. I've watched him since high school. Since I was in high school, like a billion years ago.
Subscribe because I'm splitting $10,000 across 10 lucky subscribe beautiful bastards this month. I also think it's going to be one of the
A billion years ago because I'm old.
But yeah, let's just jump into it. No matter where you looked online, there was Try Guys content plastered everywhere, which makes sense. It was one of the biggest stories in the entertainment space this week.
Oh, you met him? That's awesome.
Try Guys announced that Ned Fulmer was out after an internal review. Ned apologizing for cheating on his wife with an employee. While a lot of what we've been seeing online are reactions to the news, as well as people looking at old clips and saying, you know, you can kind of tell this and that. One of the biggest.
He wasn't. I didn't even watch him when he was an asshole back in the day. We can also like talk about, I guess, like the topics that he talks about. I don't talk about a lot of like current events, do I, on stream? Current events, quote unquote, you know. You have a question for me? Hit me with it. I'm ready. I never really watched the Try Guys. They were like not my kind of thing. I had seen them before because of College Humor, I think. And like the crop tops. I remember like the crop tops. I think we watched that on stream or something. I don't know. I thirst watch Try Guys. My interest in doing a New York City trip this summer. Next summer? I mean, I'll hopefully be living in New York City, you know? This summer is over. It's September. What do you mean? Summer is over. What's up, Phil? Hi. I think the whole Try Guys scandal is kind of ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. I think that like, I think that a person. I think that like a person doing something like I guess, do you think that somebody's like personal affairs should play into their professional life, you know?
Questions in the air was, well, what is next for the...
I
no.
wish I could stay longer, but came to drop the 2 years.
Thank you for the 2 years, Matt. I really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you.
Try Guys, right? What's next for the other three in the...
So the scandal is this guy in the red cheated on his wife with an employee, and then essentially they kicked him out of this very big YouTube group. So I do think that the fucked up part is that the fact that she was like an employee, so there's definitely like some power dynamic there.
the company. It appears that we will know soon.
Yeah, I guess so,
The Try Guy is
Schultz.
announcing late last night. The Tripod will be taking a week off and returning next week on October 6th. We wanted to take some time to formulate our thoughts before recording the episode. Thanks for...
I think it fits now, though. Now they're really the Try Guys, right? Right? Now they're the Try Guys, the TRI. I think it fits better now.
For being patient. To which we've seen mixed reactions, some saying you're doing this to milk views, others saying, this makes sense. Personally, I'm of the mindset of I think it makes sense for them to take the time to properly figure out how to address all this. Like,
I
one of the
agree.
worst things you can do is rush a reaction because you might not say things correctly, and then everyone will kind of like pick apart every single thing that you said and create their own narratives. Though, on the other end,
No, non-abusive personal relations should have an effect on careers. Maybe. It's a little different though, because like they're like personalities. It's just kind of like okay. Let's. I'll give you another scenario, right? Let's say that you are. I don't even know. I don't know. Let's say that you're like a good computer programmer, right? And you work for like a really big, fucking company, Amazon or some nonsense, right? Like you're in charge of some, and then you end up. And let's assume that you're not cheating with an employee, but just in general, like you're cheating on your significant other. Like, do you think that that is a cause for being fired from your job? And I do agree, they are definitely profiting off their publicity. I 100% agree. It's very odd how like they were able to turn this like kind of shitty situation. It's very weird that they were able to turn this. They were able to turn this really shitty situation into like a good situation for them. What's up, Mom?
I'll see you on Sunday at the cleaning person's tomorrow.
Okay. Do you want to say hi? It's up to you.
Yeah. Hi everyone.
How's the state of my room? Is it good?
It's horrid.
Horrid.
It's hard.
That's a good word.
The queen.
That's-
Aw,
that's a nice-
thank you.
It's an SAT word.
Yeah, no, it's terrible. Hi everyone. Hi.
You want some cantaloupe?
Ooh, is it good?
Yeah, it is good. It's really good, actually.
What are you guys doing?
We're watching. So this is a YouTuber that I've watched since high school, and
Mhm.
his entire thing is he does essentially like the news, quote unquote, but it's like a mixture of online news and then real life news. So
Mhm.
we're just like watching and then just talking.
Right.
Ask your mom if she wants to come hang out in New York City next summer with me.
I'm in.
Done. There you go.
Done. That was
Sold.
easy. Sold.
Sold.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, I want to show Brad something, but yeah. Say hi and bye to my mom. Tell her how pretty she is.
Tell her how pretty she is. Tell me more about my eyes. Perfect. Bye. Ah, thank you, Sellers. Appreciate it. I'm doing good. I'm ready to come back to my apartment. She doesn't need us to tell it. Yes, I do. I do need you to tell me how pretty I am. Oh, well, thank you. It's a fact. Bye, Tito. I don't know where he went. He disappeared. Oh, he told you about the Black Widow house. Yeah, it's been traumatic. I'm gonna need serious therapy after this experience. But you're on the point. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. The Black Widows are literally surrounding this house. That's not to mention whatever snakes are around there. There's poisonous frogs called Buford toads. Fortunately, I don't lick toads, but if I did, it would probably kill me. There's rats. I mean, rats the size of kittens. They're like this big. There's peacocks. The peacocks are pretty. They're pretty. You need therapy. Wow. Yeah, Tito, that's ironic. I do need that. Um, yeah. So I've been in a house of bugs, and I'm ready to come home to my somewhat clean apartment, other than Tyler's room. Yeah.
My room's great.
Guys, can you like
Tyler's
talk some
ex
sense into
me.
this 26-year-old man to clean his room?
I'm not doing nothing, Mom.
Do your laundry, clean your
I'm not.
room.
I'm doing fine.
Wear a sweater.
I'm doing fine.
Yeah, I know he's doing fine.
I don't need this.
No, you don't need this.
No.
Tyler, clean your room.
Get out.
See?
Get out of my house.
I'll get out of my house.
Yeah, he got some Chinese going and
Uh
stuff.
huh. You want to say hi, Brad?
Wow.
Oh, you have to
No,
come. You don't go on.
Fair enough.
He's shy. He
He's
doesn't
shy.
go on camera. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Lily. I agree. She's the menace.
Oh.
I agree.
Okay.
She threw up in my bed.
You deserve it.
I woke up
Yeah.
yesterday or the day before to literally her throwing up in my bed.
Check out the microphone setup. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I don't deserve nothing. What do you mean? I earn it.
Is that the grandma's boyfriend? Yes, that's
It-
the grandma's boyfriend.
That is correct.
And he doesn't like showing himself on camera because he's camera shy.
It's okay.
Camera.
It's okay.
Whatever. Whatever.
She threw up in your bed. I did clean it up. What do you mean? No. I've been
Luckiest man in the world. So you
Aw.
should see these compliments here, Brad.
Oh,
Live and learn.
that's very sweet.
Thank you.
Little do they know. What? What?
Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you. Bye, everyone.
Yeah. Good luck with that one.
Nice pile of laundry.
Thank you. You should do it. My mom bullies me. She makes me do my laundry and clean my room. I can't believe that. How dare she? You want to do shrooms? Right now? Do you have any? All right. Should I do shrooms? Right now? What? I love how he's camera shy, but he's like, but let's do shrooms.
Let's do shrooms, and he's saying it right across the internet.
That's
Yeah.
fine. Whatever.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday night shroomies? I agree. All right.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Is there a rent-a-mom service who cleans your room and stuff? Oh, that'd be it. Now that'd be a service. Now that would be a service. A rent-a-mom service who cleans your room. Imagine. Bye. Oh, that's funny.
If you
That's funny. Oh, my room is an absolute mess right now. Absolute mess.
wait too long, people fill in the blanks themselves, regardless of whatever is definitively true or not. Especially because it's not just a cheating scandal, an employee.
You guys like that, by the way? Have any of you never met my mom before? Is that any of your first time? She's awesome. She's fucking great. Yeah, I agree. She is the best. She's the best mom. I agree. Oh, my room is an absolute mess. You guys can't see it, but like that desk right there that has shit on it, that's like just the beginning. You can't see it though because it's like over there, and I wouldn't really want to show you anyway. Oh yeah. You saw her on the yeah. That's funny. True. I do want to eat. I'm fucking dying right now.
Was involved, so I don't even know what the legal situation for them is right now. But the main thing is that in a week, we'll know more. And then
A lot of people are asking, what is on my microphone? It is what you think it is. It's a condom. It helps protect the gear. We can't get these mics wet. There's a lot of wind, there's a lot of rain. gotta do what we gotta do, and that is put a condom on the microphone.
That's interesting. Is that an option? Does that work? I guess it works. Her mic sounds kind of shitty though.
Practicing safe and responsible reporting, you love to see it. Although I
Love
guess
it.
the idea
Love
of
to
safe
see
and
it.
Responsible, that's going to be different.
Being
for
safe and
different people.
responsible
For
is
example,
boring
when it came
though.
to Hurricane Ian, to kind of understand this kind of monster, we saw hurricane hunters actually flying a plane straight into Ian yesterday, capturing it on
Oh, it's
camera.
awesome. Huh?
That's a big no for me. If I need that sort of rush in my life, I will choke myself while I masturbate like a normal human being.
That was a good one. Oh, that's funny. I feel like the choking self doesn't work though. It's just not the same.
I don't know if we include that in the show. Sometimes I get too comfortable here.
Is he
But
wearing?
that
Wait, is he
hurricane
wearing like the new Apple Watch? I gotta take a look at
saying
his
that out
wrist.
of the 6 dozen hurricane penetrations he's done in his career, that was the
God damn, the sex joke into a hurricane penetration. The double
worst
entendre
one
is just
ever.
so deep.
Specifically saying he's never seen so much lightning in an eye, but like we covered yesterday, Ian made landfall battering Central Florida. It's now moved off the coast, though winds and rainfall are still affecting the state. But very fortunately, it's now been downgraded to a tropical storm.
Oh.
Only
By the way, you know what's so interesting? I had all of my in-person shit canceled today. It was sunny all day. No rain, nothing.
around
So,
70-mile-per-hour sustained
that was
winds
a
as of
waste.
this morning. But forecasters predict that it is headed north, reaching the South Carolina coast on Friday, by which time it is expected to re-upgrade to a hurricane. Moving further inland through the
Wow.
Carolinas on Saturday and Sunday and touching parts of Georgia as well. But while we wait to see that happen, Floridians woke up this morning to assess the damage. And with that, you saw the Lee County Sheriff going on Good Morning America giving some chilling remarks on the death toll.
While I don't have confirmed numbers, I definitely know the fatalities are in the hundreds.
Really?
The global estimate getting plastered all over headlines this morning, but fortunately, it does not appear to be true, with Florida Governor Ron DeSantis clearing the air in a press conference this morning, saying hundreds of fatalities have not been confirmed, and adding, the number that was
Dying to natural disaster has got to be one of the worst ways to die, just kind of in general, because you become essentially like a statistic, like automatically. You know, but you just become automatically a statistic, and it's kind of like, depending on the situation, there is a chance that you could have prevented it as well. Like these people that are dying from a hurricane, which I mean, tragic as fuck. But like everybody was warned about it. Like you had the majority of people have the opportunity to escape. Not everybody will, but like there's really, I want to say that there's nobody to blame but yourself, but like, I mean, we've had so many days to prepare, to leave, to, you know, get in the car and get out. State of emergency for like over a week now, something like that. So
put out by Lee was
it must
basically an estimate
that
of,
would suck.
hey, these
That'd
people
really
were
suck.
falling, the water was rising on their home.
They got to get their
maybe
TikTok
that
videos.
person-
Oh, okay. Let me also be real. Let me be serious too. Is that I was never going to leave. like I very well could have been one of those statistics. Guaranteed. If it hit like South Florida where I live, I was not preparing on leaving at all. So, you know,
We're obviously hoping
I would have been live
this
streaming it though.
also
The
noted-
difference in TikTok videos is that I would have been just like live, like on my phone. Like you guys would have like, you know, I definitely would have stepped outside at least once though too. Which probably would have been stupid, but I get, I might not be the smartest person.
Need any help or if any rescues are necessary, and saying that as far as the actual death toll, he believes that 2 people died during the storm, though it is unclear whether they're directly storm related.
That
so for us
sucks.
to actually have any confidence in the numbers here, we're gonna have to wait for the Florida Emergency Management to issue a statement on injuries and lives lost. But also important to note, Ian wreaked havoc in other ways, with at least 2.6 million people still out of power, according to one tracker. There's also catastrophic flooding.
Oh my God.
With videos on social media showing several feet of water bursting through people's doors. Take a quick scroll through TikTok, you just see all sorts of things. Like
Oh my God,
things like
wait.
boats being in place.
Did you guys see the TikTok video of the Hooters, the Fort Myer Hooters that like got picked up and swept by the flood?
places where boats should not be. Get an emergency room in Fort Charlotte having its roof torn off of the intensive care unit. There, forcing staff to evacuate patients on ventilators to other floors as water gushed in. In fact, regarding hospitals specifically, a FEMA administrator said that there were 9 hospitals that may have to be evacuated. But right now, it is difficult for rescuers to reach people in their homes or public buildings because roads are either submerged or blocked by fallen trees and power lines. With DeSantis saying there's possibly thousands of people stranded. And all of this warrants a
Interesting.
declaration from President Biden that the situation in Florida is a major disaster, which opens up the door for federal aid to supplement state, local, and tribal recovery efforts. So for those affected out there,
Do we know how bad this hurricane was in comparison to like Katrina or anything? Like in comparison? No. Like from my knowledge. I could be wrong, but I think the worst hurricane that I've seen in my lifetime is Katrina, right? It is, right? It's a new Apple Watch, right?
well wishes to you. Please be safe out there. And for everyone else, I'm going to put some links in the description if you want to try and help out. And then we don't want Megan Thee Stallion. We want money. Though I'm open to both. That is what a ton of people are yelling at Twitch right now, stemming from this whole controversy we've seen from the last week and now.
What's Twitch? Is that a popular website? Have you heard about Twitch Prime? I've heard rumors of that going around too. I think it's like a disease.
New developments. Right, Twitch recently changed how they pay their top creators. If you have a paid subscription on the platform, it's usually split 50-50 between the creator and the platform. But some big creators had premium subscription terms, which landed them a 70-30 split. And
Oh my god! 70-30? What? Can you imagine? Oh my god! Can you imagine having like 10,000 subs and getting paid 70-30? Holy money! I mean, I knew that like partners like get like in a negotiation like an amount, right? But like, that's a huge split. Oh my god! Installer is no longer responding, huh? Alright. Creator relations quit the day they announced. Oh, really? Really?
split 50-50 between the creator and the platform. But some big creators had premium subscription terms, which landed them a 70-30 split. And while most of those streamers just wanted Twitch to change those terms to give all creators that same split, Twitch was like, sounds good, how about no? And in fact, creators with premium terms will only get the 70-30 split for the first $100,000, and after that it goes back down to 50-50. Though, I do want to
Wow.
note, this does not kick in until June of next year. So also, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw even more people switch over to YouTube than we've already been seeing. People already pissed about that, right? Kind of just like holding on to that anger. And in the middle of all these creators processing their emotions, Twitch announced some major musical acts to be performing at TwitchCon, including Megan Thee Stallion. While I have literally no idea how much it costs to book Meg, a lot of people just assumed it's not cheap. Right? The general reaction from a lot of people being, what the fuck? You just talked about having to make it so the creators made less money because what you do costs a lot of money. But instead of making cost-saving measures elsewhere that don't impact your creators, you're gonna book a fucking top-tier musical act? And I understand.
Well, I mean, like, they've always booked, like, not top tier, I guess, but, like, when I went to TwitchCon in 2019, they had Blink-182, and I think Baby No Money was, like, supposed to play, and then it didn't happen, and then there was, like, somebody else, I think, too. Like, they were, like, you know, they're, like, names. Like, I mean, I can't, like, blame it on Megan Thee Stallion or nothing, but...
understand that frustration. That'd be like if I announced company-wide, like, hey, we're all gonna have to tighten our belts, salaries are gonna have to go down, but very excited to talk about the game plan for the upcoming year on my yacht, and guess what? BTS is performing. You'd be like, fuck you, how about you help me pay my rent? And for these Twitch streamers, it's like, so you're taking my ability to reinvest into the content that I'm making so that you can just fuck around with Meg. Or to get more specific tweets like, so Twitch can't afford to pay their creators 70-30, can't fix their media player that crashes after each ad, can't enforce their policies so people aren't doing inappropriate things on stream, but they can't afford paying celebrities to promote their streaming site.
My only problem with this argument is the fact that the celebrity thing is something that they've always been doing. That's the only issue that I have with this conversation, is that the leg that they're trying to stand on is like, oh, but you hired Megan Thee Stallion. When in reality, for every TwitchCon that they've done, they've always had a huge concert where they've hired some very big artists. Like, I guess it's like the timing of things, which is why they're like using that as the argument point. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't affect me in the slightest. Like, this affects, like... It's also kind of funny. I get some sort of, like, sick kick out of this. Only because this essentially... This change really only affects the 1% of the 1%. That's why I get a little bit of a kick out of this. Because it doesn't affect me in the slightest. It doesn't affect 99.99% of content creators on Twitch. It affects only the really big ones that are making like insane amounts of money anyway. You know? So
you know, kind of going over like a turd in a punch bowl. But I will say it's going to be very interesting to see like how things move from here. YouTube's been snatching up more and more talent. And while YouTube's not perfect, it seems like more and more people are pissed off at Twitch every day. And currently, it remains to be seen if Twitch is going to be able to right this ship, make it so that this is a successful company, not just right now, but for 5, 10, 20 years from now.
I just want to say that I have never... Let me, where is it? I have never been mad at Twitch. I love Twitch. Twitch is my god. I eat, sleep, and breathe Twitch. All hail. Baruch atah Twitch Prime. You know? You know.
Their long-lasting legacy be it was a great service if you wanted to eventually get signed by YouTube and get fucking crazy money. That seems like one of the best ways to make money on YouTube. Start on Twitch.
I understand.
Today's show, Cuts Clothing.
You got me, Schultz.
Understate how comfortable everything I have from Cuts Clothing is. It is now literally half my wardrobe. I love it, and they're perfect for back to sign off your first order today. And then Arizona could literally decide the fate of this country. Whereas the classic battleground that Biden very narrowly flipped back in 2020.
Arizona?
Trump and his allies have fought bitterly to overturn the election. And since then, Republicans in control at the state level, they've imposed the most outrageous voter suppression laws.
Politics.
Redistricting after the 2020 census ultimately resulted in one more Republican-leaning seat and one less Democratic-leaning one. So
no. They said the magic words. I can feel chat getting angry. They're stirring in their seats. The water is boiling.
One of the most key states for Republicans to gain seats to close a narrow gap in the House and take the majority. But if the 2020 election has taught us anything, it's to not count your Arizona voters before they've hatched. Or voted. Yeah, voted. That's also in part because despite...
Who votes? Voting's for losers.
Losing a Democratic-leaning seat, Arizona is still home to some of the most competitive races in the country, with one of the most important being Arizona's 1st district, which also, just so you know, everything's changed with redistricting, and District
I need
1
water.
covers areas previously considered District 6. According to the Democratic Congressional
My water bottle's empty.
Redistricting made the map several points better for Democrats.
You calling me a loser? Do you vote?
It's now a district that went for Biden, and every statewide Democrat would have won.
I ain't calling you a winner.
So as a result, the Republican incumbent, Representative David Schweikert, is currently locked in a race for his life.
What's his last name? Schweiker?
Against his Democratic
That's a
opponent,
face.
business executive,
You don't see his face?
Leader Jevin High. With the most recent polling showing the two in a dead heat, tied at 47% and 6% undecided. So as part of my effort this year to talk to
That's a
candidates
fun
in
word.
essential close races, I reached out to Hodge and
I must say, let's keep it out of politics or whatever. I don't get, whatever. I feel like the guy on the left. I feel like I trust the guy more on the left here. Like this guy, that smile, he just looks like a friendly guy. I don't know. This guy, he looks like his face looks like he farted and that he got away with it. Like he's like happy he got away with it. I don't know. Just like my My professional opinion.
He told us exactly why Schweikert is a bad choice for voters.
I mean, what it really comes down to is you have someone with David Schweikert that has been convicted of 11 ethical violations, right? And everything,
I know.
including campaign fraudulent loans, first class travel, Super Bowl tickets, and the list
God
goes
damn.
on and on and on. And so, at the basis here, you have someone that you just can't simply trust
I don't know.
in leadership. Not to mention a voting record that is fully.
Can you trust me, chat? Would you trust me as your leader? That's a big question. I'll let you sit on it.
Anti-American, has voted against every initiative that would deliver for Arizona families and would deliver for the American people. The American Rescue
For the
Act,
most part,
bipartisan
that's pretty good.
infrastructure package, protecting
I'll take
our
it.
troops, marriage equality, the gun safety bill, inflation reduction. I mean, I can just keep going on and on and on. And then he backs up his actions with his words.
He's got very straight teeth.
He's on record saying that climate change is folklore. A woman does not need the right to choose, and that the people of January 6th is kind-hearted, well-intentioned people. And what this means is, right, you have somebody
Interesting.
who voted to overturn the election, does not believe in the principles that uniquely makes America America. And you have someone that
What makes America America? I don't even know the answer to that question. If anything, this whole conversation is what makes America America.
working against the will of the
It's the
American people.
freedom
With Hodges
to
said,
have
"You
these
know, I really wanted
conversations
to
is what
leave,
makes
but
America
why not
America.
him? But why you? And also asking him how he would respond to the criticism that he isn't qualified because he's so young and he hasn't held public office.
I don't like his suit though. His suit makes him look like
of the American people.
But also with Hodges,
his
said,
suit makes him look like a I guess like a business owner, but like I don't know, like the pinstripes. I've never been a fan of pinstripe suits.
you know, I really just want to know
Not
the
my
two
thing.
things. Why not him, but why you? And also asking him how he would respond to the criticism that he isn't qualified.
He also
because
definitely looks like a guy that would rock an eyebrow ring. Am I wrong? Like if he got an eyebrow ring right there, like he'd kill it.
he's so young and he hasn't held public office.
My story is that of the American people. It's not much different. And I'm a business executive. I get to work with mission-driven
Business.
organizations every single
Like
day.
I said,
That delivers for the
it's
communities in which they
it's the
operate in.
pocket,
I'm
it's
a
the
unifying.
handkerchief.
I bring people together, and then I'm a Head Start executive as well. I'm the president of the longest-running Head Start, the Booker T. Washington Child Development Center. We are serving families across the Phoenix metro area, delivering service and doing everything that we possibly can to help folks get ahead.
I was also interested to know, like, what actually mattered to the people in this district, because when we talk about the elections, we usually think about everything on a national level. Because, yeah, while a lot of the national issues are local issues, you are representing this specific group, and you're supposed to be doing the best for them.
I'm not going to Washington to be a federal official. I'm not that guy. I'm going to Washington to be a local official that has access to federal resources and that will act in the interest of my community at the federal level. And right now, when you talk about the number one, number two, number three issues,
It's funny, Schultz.
Arizonans are hurting. The economy's hitting us hard here. And we need leaders that are going to provide realistic solutions that's going to attract innovative economic solutions, inspire economic innovation.
I fucking hate politics. I hate it. You know why? Because every word that comes out of his mouth just sounds like generic nonsense. No matter what side you sit on, left, right, middle, forward, backward, it just all sounds like absolute ridiculous nonsense that just makes you sound good so that people will vote for you. Whether it's true, whatever. Yeah.
So that we can cultivate homegrown individuals, provide
Cultivate
wage jobs.
homegrown individuals. The 1% of the 1%.
In addition to that, folks need to see, everyday impact as well. We need to lower cost for families. So you look at right now, we can lower the cost of prescription drugs. Schweikert has voted no to cap insulin at $35 a
Goddamn Schweikert. This is what I mean. It's just like it's all slander and like boosting yourself up, putting the other guy down, telling the world how you're gonna fix it. It's just so fucking boring. When can we have a fight? I would love to see like a UFC fight for the presidency. You know what I mean? That would be entertaining. Or like a battle royale. Like we drop 100 politicians on an island. And we have them fight, and the person that wins gets to be president. That would be cool. You know?
To that, they're afraid that their freedoms are under attack.
My
Look at
freedoms
all of the attacks right now.
under
on
attack.
Democracy. We need to
Democ-
strengthen. You know, you look at the
Just listen. I want you to close your eyes real quick. I mean, how many more seconds of this do we have? I don't know. We have like another minute of it. Just close your eyes and listen for the buzzwords. I'm gonna do it right now. I'm just gonna listen for the buzzwords. Ready?
HR 1, the For the People Act, and the John Lewis Voting Rights Act. When we strengthen the fundamentals of our democracy,
Strengthen
we're
fundamentals of democracy.
expanding access to the ballot box.
Access
we're
to
gonna have more participation, which is going to increase, representation here. In the United States
increase
Congress. And not to
representation.
mention reproductive freedom. I'm going to be someone in the United States Congress that's going to fight every single day to ensure
I'm gonna
that
fight
anybody
every
has the
single
right
day.
to choose what they so want to with their bodies. And that includes the freedom to get an abortion.
But also with all that, we can't lose sight of the fact
All
that,
right.
yes, this is still something that affects everybody. But this isn't a race that just affects District 1. This could very well decide the future of this country.
Right now, we have people that are roaming
I
the
skip
halls
this?
of Congress that are
I'm fucking bored of this nonsense. Can we move on to not politics? Let's try this one. All right, cool.
Annual premium subscription. And then, what do you like? That is an important question in life for
Nothing.
yourself, for those around you, for companies trying to drain you of every single dollar you're worth. And that's why this recent
How many
Axios
dollars
poll
am I
that
worth?
surveyed adults about their favorite corporate brands was so interesting to me, where they broke down the data to find the favorite brands of different age groups, and it found
What would you guess? Chat, the question. What would you guess is Gen Z's favorite brand? Favorite brand of Gen Z? Oh, that's hard. I was going to say Apple. Yeah, Apple was the first one that came to my mind. Just because the iPhone, like everyone has an iPhone. It's got to be Apple, right? And then least favorite, Facebook has got to be in there. Gotta be. All right, let's find out. Let's find out.
found things like big surprise Gen Z adults heavily favor tech and social media brands. When it comes to the newer favorites, you have things like Discord, Snapchat, TikTok.
Ooh, that makes sense. TikTok, Discord, Snap. Yeah, these all make sense. Is Apple not in here? Oh, there it is. Apple Pay.
Shopping app. And notably here, we saw some pretty big gaps in what Gen Z is consuming compared to the whole of US adults. With Gen Z's big four being YouTube, Google, Netflix, and Amazon, and YouTube being actually their most liked brand. But the real key here to why Axios looked at what Gen Z was consuming is because, as they know, people ages 18 to 25 have increasing societal clout and spending power, but their tastes don't always conform to those of their elders. Which brings to mind this moment of
Wait. What did that say? I want to read the last line. Particularly millennials with whom they're often clumped in. Interesting. I mean, I fit into millennial. Like, remember, like, Gen Z is literally up till 25, and I'm 26. So, but I definitely feel more like the Gen Z generation. I definitely relate more to Gen Z than to millennials, for sure. For sure. It's like I have memories of like when I was younger and shit, but it's just like the newer generation, that speed, I think I relate more to that.
Increasing societal clout and spending power, but their tastes don't always conform to those of their elders. Which brings to mind this moment of Mr. Beast on the Flagrant podcast where he's talking about where companies are spending ad dollars.
It's weird how slow it is. They still would rather like buy a Orange Bowl commercial than a YouTube video. And it's like, how many people are even watching this football game? I don't know. Well, I mean, it's probably like 4 or 5 million, but
is it?
Probably, yeah.
It's like every old person home, they just leave the TV on.
That's and they're opening up TikTok and commercials. I agree. Like, it's low. That's what I'm saying. On commercials on TV, they're like, okay, go ahead and pick up your phone right now. Go open TikTok. we'll see you in 2 minutes. We're gonna bore the shit out of you.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but and on
Hmm.
YouTube, that's what you get. So it's like it's more eyeballs, and it's like the person you're there watching.
Even with Mr. Beast being one of the most successful people online, you don't have to just take him at his word. Market analysts also agree with him. With, for example,
Interesting.
one saying, brands can't just exist as brands anymore. They have to have an interface, something for audiences to actually engage with. Those companies need to be more approachable and more personable because audiences are growing very used to being able to interact with the creators that they like. You know, we have seen more and more old school companies, staples out there engaging in new advertising strategies. McDonald's, I think, is a fantastic example of that. They had that insanely viral Travis Scott meal
Ah, the Travis Scott. You know what I'm here for.
a couple years back. There was even then Travis Scott launching a clothing line around it. McDonald's also working with the likes of BTS, and now they had an adult Happy Meal to bank on nostalgia. Also, as we've talked about before, massive toy companies are moving their advertising from traditional outlets to YouTube and TikTok. And some, it's like not even thought of as a split, even going as far as to
I watched that
out
video.
television
Oh,
altogether.
really? Yeah, that would make
CEO
sense. I
of
mean, I would
Netflix
assume it's
said last
massive.
year, my budget for TV this year is $0. Last year, I only used influencers, and this year, only influencers, and I don't see myself going back. And according to an influencer marketing agency, around $9.7 billion was spent on influencer marketing in 2020, and more than $15 billion is expected to be spent.
Do any of you pay for cable? Random question. Do any of you watch television or pay for cable television? Because, I mean, it's dying, like, hardcore. You do? Wow, like, that's like, my mom still watches cable television or still has cable television. What a waste. In my opinion, cable television is such a waste of money. You're paying to watch ads. How does that make any sense? You're paying to watch ads. You can watch anything you want online. I can go to Google right now and type in new Rick and Morty episode watch online free and find it. You know?
In 2022. And they go on to say, with more social media platforms scaling and setting the cultural agenda, such as TikTok, creators are emerging as the key gateway between consumers and brands. Which is also why I think in addition to creators and these massive companies having partnerships, we're going to see more and more creators having their own massive companies. And personally, I welcome it. I get to support creators I like. It does feel more engaging. I mean, my son and I, one of our favorite things is Mark Rober's Crunch Labs. And I think if anything, and this might just be like in these transitionary years, the only thing that might make a Rober need a larger company is the ability to put out as much as he wants. Like, I got in on Crunch Labs day one. They're currently sold out. You have to join a fucking wait list in
I don't even know what
hopes that
a
you can
Crunch
start
Labs
getting
is.
boxes. That is how successful shit like this is. Also, since I'm just shouting people out, if you want a good knife, get the Babish knife. He has a whole bunch of cookware. It's
Oh, I
fantastic.
believe
He's not
that.
even my friend. I mean, maybe we're friends.
I would believe binging with Babish's products would be absolutely top tier. 100%. 100%.
My experience, this shit's just been good. And then, at the risk of sounding ageist, I pose the question, should there be an age limit if you want to be a politician? That's been a
$18. That's my opinion. I think everything should be 18. I think cigarettes, alcohol, voting, running for office, I think all of it should be 18. I still have the argument, in my opinion, I mean, this is all my opinion. If you can join the military at age 18, it makes no sense why you can't do other things. To be in office, yeah, I think you should be able to run at age 18. Why not? Why not? Here, that's the question, right? Why not? Because at the end of the day, if people vote for an 18-year-old, then that's what the people want anyway. Oh, you mean like an upper age limit? Nah. Same thing. I think it would be because my philosophy is 18, so therefore I think it would be unfair to not include people that are above the age of 18. You know, that's you know, like, it would not be fair for me to say 18, but like once you reach 80, like, it's too far. No, I just think 18 and above.
A long-standing question when talking about Congress or even the White House, and one that has kind of been rekindled thanks to this clip going viral of President Biden publicly asking if a congresswoman who died last month was present at a current White House event. The lawmaker in question was Republican Representative Jackie Walorski, who had helped convene and organize a White House conference on food, nutrition, and health that Biden was speaking at. In fact, Biden had even acknowledged her work on the conference in an official White House statement following her death last month, which read, "Jill and I are shocked and saddened by the death of Congresswoman Jackie Walorski of Indiana, along with 2 members of her staff in a car accident today in Indiana. Continuing, I appreciated her partnership as we plan for a historic White House conference on hunger, nutrition, and health this fall that will be marked by her deep care for the needs of rural America." But in his remarks yesterday, thanking the group of bipartisan lawmakers who helped make this event happen, we saw this.
I want to thank all of you here for including bipartisan elected officials like Representative Governor, Senator Braun, Senator Booker, Representative Jackie. Are you here? Where's Jackie? I didn't think she was.
Oh my God.
Now, Biden, for his part, did not correct the mistake during the speech, but in a press conference later, the White House press secretary repeatedly said that the congresswoman was top of mind for Biden because he was...
I'm crying from how absolutely tragically funny that is. Oh my God. That's so brutal.
Championing the lawmakers who had worked on the conference, as well as because he's set to meet with her family on Friday when he's scheduled to sign a bill in her honor.
Oh my.
Is the fact that he's supposed to sign a bill in her honor 2 days from when he made those remarks makes it kind of look worse. And so with all this, you had a lot of people and media outlets using this as evidence that Biden, who is 79, does not have the mental capacity to serve as president, with many saying the president is senile. And while, yeah, unsurprisingly, most of those remarks came from the right, which has regularly questioned his mental acuity, I think this is an issue that goes beyond left and right. It goes beyond Biden and touches on concerns about America's most important leaders being old. Or because while Biden...
Yeah, I think he is pretty fucking old. I don't know. Like, I'd be happy to live till 79. So, he's pretty old.
Is the oldest president in history. Trump, who is 76, would have also held that title if he had won his re-election, and his mental state has, of course, been heavily questioned as well. But also, very importantly, it goes beyond the presidency. The current session of Congress is the oldest on average of any Congress in recent history. And this is a...
You know why that is, right? It's because people won't die. It's because our medicine and technology is just getting so good that people's age is just like, they just won't die.
Partisan problem. The averages are fairly similar when it comes to Republicans and Democrats. But there's also a higher percentage of people who are older than the median age, right? Nearly 1 out of every 4 members are over the age of 70. And very importantly, some of the people in the highest leadership positions are among the oldest members, right? Nancy Pelosi is the oldest ever House Speaker at 82 years old. The 3rd person in line for the presidency is the same age.
Goddamn.
Minority Leader
Holy fuck. That actually kind of scared me. I wish I wasn't ready for that.
257 years old, which is why it's unsurprising that a recent Insider Morning Consult poll found that 3 in 4 Americans support an age limit for members of Congress. And more than 40% say that they view the ages of political leaders as a major problem. And it makes sense. Like I said, at risk of sounding ageist, there are tons of other industries that have age caps, like airline pilots, the military. And if you're too old to fly a plane, you're probably too old to be making laws that are going to impact the entire country, especially a country that isn't at all demographically represented by age in Congress. But with that, of course,
I think the problem is just the fact that there's just not enough representation. I'm okay with there being some old people, you know? Like, I think it's fine to have some old people in Congress. But I just think that, like, when it starts to take up, like, a majority, that's where things can get really, you know, like, that's where things get really shitty. I need some water real quick. I'll be right back, man. I need some water real bad. Quotas would be better than an age limit. A quota's a good idea, actually. Shee! Don't look at my legs. Ugh. Oh. If you guys aren't on the short shorts train, by the way, I highly recommend it. They are very comfortable, very freeing.
Imposing age limits on Congress or the presidency would almost certainly require changes to the Constitution. And unfortunately, those changes would have to be made by the same ancient ones who currently refuse to let power slip from their arthritic grip. And so with that,
the ancient ones. An ancient man.
That's a story. You can obviously tell where I stand, but I want to pass the question off to you. What are your thoughts here? Do you think there should be age limits for Congress and the presidency? And if so, what should that limit be? And then, World War III. Is it about to happen? Will the video games about it afterwards be cool? Those are just two questions here following Putin's government ramping up its nuclear rhetoric after annexing 4 more regions of Ukraine after a sham referendum and what looks to be sabotage on the Nord Stream pipeline. So starting with the pipeline, it connects Russian gas to places like Germany through the Baltic Sea and was heavily damaged in multiple spots a few days ago, pouring tons of natural gas into the ocean. While blame has gone around...
Agreed, 5-inch inseams.
No doubt that it was
Big fan.
deliberately damaged. It is not officially known who damaged the pipeline, but European countries are already hinting that they think that it was Russia's attempt to attack their energy infrastructures, with Denmark's defense minister saying that Russia has a significant military presence in the Baltic region, and we expect them to continue their saber rattling. Also, NATO's general secretary warning against
What does that mean?
attacks and tweeting. Any deliberate attack against allies' critical infrastructure would...
Most of Congress members are alive before desegregation. Wow.
And determined
That's a good point.
However, Russia has
That's a good
denied
point.
wrongdoing here and described such claims as predictably stupid, with a spokesperson saying the country had no interest in damaging the pipeline due to how valuable the natural gas was, and adding that this area is the Baltic Sea. There were many more aircraft, ships, or other marine vehicles from NATO countries there, and arguing that these reports of Russia's involvement are absolutely ridiculous and biased. But they did say they had a likely culprit in mind. That's right, we did it. It was America all along, with a spokesperson's supposed evidence for this being an offhand comment that Biden made back in February that there would, quote, be no longer a Nord Stream 2 pipeline if Russia invaded Ukraine.
I don't know what any of this means.
Scoffed at the theory and called it preposterous. So you had all that, and obviously we need to care about what develops there, but we should also move on to how Russia is using sham referendums in Ukraine to justify annexing 4 more regions of the country and escalating the chance of nuclear war. So earlier this week when Russia...
I don't really understand any of this, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of words and catchphrases and things that just are above my head. The only part that I understood is nuclear war, and that part is just like, it's like over there. You say nuclear war and my brain just goes, pew, it's gone. It's just like, you know what's kind of scary? You know what's kind of something, you want to know like a fun scary fact that'll keep you up at night? Did you know that you guys remember learning in school what is it, mutually assured destruction, right? The idea that like if one country were to set off a nuke or something, that, you know, it would result in the other country sending off a nuke, and that it's just a mutually assured destruction of both parties, right? Did you know that mutually assured destruction is like not really a thing anymore? It is, but it's the idea that nuclear weapons have been fly at such a high speed. They've gone from supersonic to hypersonic, and pretty much it's like by the time we would be able to set off our own, it would already be here. So, you know, that's fun. Installer no longer responding. Nice. You did miss the Chinese food. It's okay. Is it nuclear or nuclear? That's a good question. What do I say? I say nuclear? Nuclear? I think I say both. Just like unintentionally. Yeah, you missed the Chinese food. And now we're just like hanging out and I'm just talking smack. Which you can join in on if you would like, Rosa. We're just talking smack about life. You know? With videos, I'm calm. I mean, it's just kind of like, there's no reason to worry about it because if it happens, that we don't have a lot of choice anyway. So it's kind of like a therapeutic technique that I learned when I was a kid, which is if you have no control of it, why worry about it? You know? Like, yeah, at any point, World War III could start, but it's just like, what am I getting out of worrying about it? It's just causing me more stress in my life. I remember the way that I learned it was when I was like 6, 5, 6, 7 years old, whatever, and I was afraid of like there being a killer in my closet. This is how I learned this idea. I remember my stepmom, who's like a child therapist. I couldn't fall asleep. She came in my room and she was like, "All right, let's talk about it." She said, "Let's assume that there is a murderer in your closet, right? What can you do about it?" And I remember thinking about it. I was like, well, I guess I could, try to get out, maybe, but like he's probably gonna kill me. They're like, okay, well, so you're saying there's really nothing you can do about it? And I'm like, no. She's like, then why are you worrying about it? And I said, you know what? You're right. There's really nothing I can do. Why am I worried about this thing? Unless you're the one that's setting off the nuke, I guess so. I don't know. That again, not in my control. I will never be the one to have that power. Nor would I want that power. That's very scary. I already feel like I have enough power here, as king of the world. Do I really need more than that? Unless you become ex-president. I'm already ex-king. That was a holy Jesus. That was a good Philly D video. It was aight. It was very mid. It was a very mid video. There was another video that I saved somewhere that I wanted to watch. Oh, there's a new. Let's see if I can I like to talk to you guys about art things because I'm really into art. I'm really into like abstract art. Let's see if I can. Where the fuck is my stuff? Who took my phone? What if you do? Also, when my food is digested, we will work out eventually, Phone. Hello. No. All right. Food on bed? Yeah. Why can't people be upfront about what they want? I hate the whole song and dance. Yeah, you're right. Have you heard about Twitch Prime? Let's see if there is a video about this. There is a new artist that I started following the other day. Let's see if I can find them again. Here they are. Their name is Andres Valencia. Here we go. I've returned to my captor. Hello, my child. Here you go.
Now on GMA with the story of a 10-year-old. He's just 10 years old, painting prodigy, making a splash in the art world. ABC's Victor Okendo got a chance to meet this very talented young man.
It's Art Week in Miami. The annual event drawing some of the most talented artists and collectors from around the world to display their work. Among the masterpieces worth millions, the standout artist this year is only 10 years old.
10?
I wanted to do one on canvas.
Meet Andres Valencia from San Diego, California.
How old were you when you did this?
maybe I was 9.
After watching a film about Jean-Michel Basquiat, he told his parents he could paint like that.
So this is totally self-taught.
It's self-taught. You know, sometimes I ask him, why? Why the cigarette? And he said, why not? He said George Condo uses cigarettes on some of his...
The kid, okay, the reason why I show you this is because the kid is 10 years old. His paintings sell for hundreds of thousands of dollars. These artworks, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And it has caused a stir in the art community because, you know, we talk about art sometimes, and, you know, there's really no fucking price to art. Art has no value except the value that someone is willing to pay for it, and a lot of the value of art is artificially inflated. But, I mean, look at this. It's impressive.
paintings.
During the pandemic, his parents bought him large canvases to pass the time during lockdown, and he honed in his skills. He's the youngest artist ever here, and this is actually his first show.
The Observer. How'd you come up with the name The Observer?
He has a lot of eyes.
The painting is like, oh my god.
Empty almost a year.
David, they give it a tier fucking 3. 11 months, bro. Oh my god. But bro, the painting is worth like $200,000, and he's like, it's called The Observer because it has a lot of eyes. It's just the fact that he's so young that he couldn't even try to make up some sort of convoluted artsy lie. You know?
Paintings, just like the greats, are in demand. Every piece sold.
The paint had to dry to do the shading.
Part of each sale.
Yo, you're so fucking juicy. Oh, holy fuck. Schultz, thank you so much, my dude. I'm going to the post office tomorrow, by the way, just so you know. Permission to share a funny Grindr message? Yeah, I'm down. Oh, also, David, make sure if you want me to do next week, if you want me to make a magic video, or if you want me to make a magic deck for you, make sure you DM me. Because tier 3 subs get to make a magic deck. And same for you, Internet Step Bro. All the tier 3 subs, if you guys want to message me, DM me on Discord, and let me know what kind of Magic the Gathering deck you want me to play on Magic Monday, I will do that. Yeah, let me know tomorrow. It can be anything, any theme, any idea, and if you want me to pick, you can always make me pick with like your own little inserts or whatever, you know? It could be as specific or broad, so go for it. Let me make Schultz my papa. Papa. There we go. Thank you.
Going to the Perry J. Cohen Foundation, which is led by Pamela Cohen.
He's really a prodigy. He really is. What's most amazing and what touches me the most is that at 10 years old, not only being a great artist, he's also donating a portion of the proceeds of the artwork to the Perry J. Cohen Foundation. So he's a philanthropist also.
Andres has a message for all.
You mean his parents are philanthropists? Let's, what the fuck? What is that? What is that? I've never seen that before. Cheered with $10. What? Wait, what does that mean? I appreciate the $10. It means a lot. I've never seen that notification before. What does that mean? It's not biddies, right?
Painters, young.
I think it's the neighbors. The coin? What does that mean? Bitcoin?
And old.
To keep trying and to not stop.
No matter what. Always keep trying.
Yeah.
Andres, can I buy in early?
I know, seriously.
That stuff is going to be off the charts, really stunning and just...
It's just crazy. Oh, what is this? Yeah, I want to read this real quick. Whatever the fuck this is. What is this? For a limited time, with a select number of channels. Oh my god, that includes me? Oh, I gotta call my mom and tell her I made it. We're testing a new way to cheer. Direct cheering allows you to support creators without using bits. When you support a creator using direct cheering, you'll unlock an emote for viewers, scaling with amount cheered. So you can donate, support, unlock a... Viewers in selected channels can click the cheer coin in the chat to select monetary value. $5 equals $10. $10. Direct buy and cheer to purchase. What is this? It seems kind of lame, honestly. Like, no offense to Twitch. I guess there like wasn't like a notification, so non-subs can use your sub-only emotes. Oh, yeah. I guess that's cool. That's cool. It's an experiment. Hey, you know what? I'm down. Twitch I experimented in high school and college. You know, I'm okay with them experimenting. Wait, you started a hype train with it? Yo, it's Tia. Thanks for the. Did you cheer $1 Canadian? Bruh. Thanks to the 70 cents, my dude. That's so funny. I really appreciate it though, for real. Thank you. It means a lot. Philanthropist. No. You know what this is? You know what this kid, right? This artist kid. This artist kid is just his parents' all-time record shattered. What is this? How many new things am I gonna find out today? What is this? Thank you for the next $10. Wow, that's really nice. What is this? I'm so confused. Setting a new record. What does that mean? A new record. Oh. Wait. Hype trains can go to level 6 now? Is that true? What's the highest level? I hope it's 69.
10, such a bright future ahead.
Unlimited? No way. Really? Does the timer reset too? Oh, I need to blow the whistle. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That was the one thing the artist kit is something I wanted to show you guys too. Oh wow, that's fucking awesome. I really appreciate it though. Thank you guys for the donations. It means a lot. There was one other thing I wanted to show you guys that I found interesting. Hello? Oh my god. Thank you. Where's the... Let me get Lily some treats. Let me grab a magic pack. What? Should we play Ripper Flip? Have you guys ever experienced Ripper Flip before? Probably one of the most degenerate Magic the Gathering games of all time. Should we do it? Let's do it. We'll do it with this pack because it's like this is a cheaper pack, all right? So here's what's going to happen. All right? Is there like a good angle that I can get this at? No, there's no way because it's either like pointing at my crotch or it's just not working. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this actually. Oh, wait. We'll get where's my old webcam? I don't know. I think I broke it somewhere. Meow. There's so many cats in my room. So many cats. All right, we're gonna open this pack, and then we're gonna watch more videos and shit. So Ripper Flip, for people that don't know what it is, because you've probably never played it before if you've never like played Magic, or so basically what I would do is I would take this pack, right? I'll shuffle all of the cards so I don't know the order of them, and then one at a time I'd pick a card, and I get to keep that card, and then I'd pick another card, and I'd have to rip that card, and I wouldn't get to look at any of the cards that I picked or ripped until the end. That's why it's called Rip or Flip. So I either rip the card in half, or I flip the card and I get to keep it. So, should we try? Do you guys want to do it? I'm down. Just open normally? Oh, you want to know? Okay. You don't want to risk it? There's really, like, no reason to do it unless you just love punishing yourself. There's a little bit of a rush that you get for just beating yourself up for no reason. I was kind of down, but like, I was kind of down. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was getting a little like aroused by the idea of doing it, but it's okay. It's okay. I won't. No. I won't do it. I won't do it. Chat doesn't want me to. They seem really afraid. You know, I get it. You know, what the fuck? Oh, there we go. All right, open a pack. Here you go. It is basically gambling, but it's gambling for no reason because, like, you know, I could just keep the cards and then not rip anything. Come on, give it to... Oh, uncommon. All right, here we go. The next one is the rare. For all the money, here we go. Give me something good. Wow. Actual garbage. Wow. If we played Ripper Flip, nothing would have changed. This would have been the ideal pack to do it with. GG's. That actually would have been the ideal pack because there's really nothing in here that... Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, no worries. Eat the pack. You want me to?
You like jazz?
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. They do taste really bad, though. They do taste really bad. I used to use Magic cards as like filters for cigarettes, because those are legal. And if you've ever like accidentally, like, it's ever like burned down to that point, oh god, it tastes horrible. It's really bad. I want to watch another video with you. I've been kind of like in the mood to, you know, at least put some seasoning on it. What do you mean? The inky flavor? The inky flavor is not enough for you? Burn and churn. Rip or flip. Thank you guys for the hype train. I really appreciate it. New all-time record. Mostly because there wasn't a record before. But I still really appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for paying for my Chinese food. You smoked Magic cards? Bro. I don't think you understand how deep into Magic I was. Aw, shit. Wait. Do you guys watch JonTron? Do you guys know who that is? There was a new... Did I watch this video already? I don't remember. Yeah, there's a JonTron video that came out like a month ago that I haven't seen yet. I watch all of his videos. I didn't watch him back in the day, but if you guys have never seen him, he is very, very funny. Covers random ass topics. Used to be like a gamer, but like now, like I guess like doesn't really do it. He's actually one of the only celebrities I've ever seen out in real life without like accidentally. I saw him on the streets of New York City very randomly, and I had to do like a double take. I wish that I approached him and like gotten like an autograph or something, or like said hello. But he's the only one of the only him. You know, the only celebrities I've ever accidentally encountered were JonTron and Mr. Wonderful. Interestingly enough, at the JFK airport, I saw Mr. Wonderful getting off of a plane with like he was like surrounded by like a bunch of people all wearing suits and shit. It was very interesting. Who are they? Well, we'll watch a JonTron video. Hopefully it'll be educational. Holy God, my eardrums.
Mobile Legends Adventure. Summer vacation, participate in treasure hunts and collect limited time summer skins.
Wait. What game is this? I mean, now I... God damn.
Selena, Wanwan, and Takina Bara.
Oh my God. What's the name of this game?
You heard me right. Scan the QR code on the screen or go down to the description, click the link, and download Mobile to My Culture. Okay, now on to our feature presentation. Culture. Hey guys, welcome back to my culture vlog. I'm here at the airport where you get to see all the cultures of the world. Look right there, a traditional Scottish kilt. Excuse me, ma'am, I just wanted you to know I love Braveheart. That's the Scottish version of Black Panther. They love it. Anyway, guys, time to get on my flight.
Please take off your shoes, sir.
Ah, traditional Japanese-style custom. Very super konnichiwa. Ah, a Spaniard. I know you can dodge bulls, but can you dodge a Samsonite? Toro.
Excuse me, sir. Step right over here, please.
Ah, a rude Frenchman. I like your style. Escargot. Only if you put fuel in it. They love that one. Oh, these Pierres are really roughing me up, fellas. But it's so refreshing to get back to my American cultural roots. All this and more on In the Field.
What is this?
This time on John's channel. Because this is part 2 of a 2-part collab with world-famous YouTuber, internet historian, part 1 of which you can watch on his incognito mode channel. Okay, enjoy!
Oh, this is a two-parter? I have to watch another video to understand it? I don't really want to do that, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see how much I can understand until, we'll see how much I can understand.
This is something I noticed when I lived in New York City, right? When I first moved there, I was naive. I would be like, oh my God, I live next door to the one and only famous Ray's Pizza. This is amazing. I mean, how could I be so lucky, right?
Right.
Then I walk down 2 blocks and there's another original famous Ray's and I'm like, wait a minute. One of them is lying.
You got fucking swindled, mate.
They always also have like pictures of every celebrity that's just wandered into their shop to get a slice of pizza. And like Brad Pitt just looks like he's like looking like halfway out the door. He came to my pizza place. He picked up all the places in New York. Can you believe this, Lydia?
Oh, when will Brad be back in again? Any moment now.
He loves our pizza. What can we say? We do what we can.
Do you ever...
There's actually like a statistic which is kind of interesting. You could go... If you lived in New York City and then you attempted to go to a different restaurant for every single meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, every day, that you would never be able to go to every restaurant in New York City if it took you your entire lifetime because of how many restaurants are opening and closing. So I think it's funny them just talking about like random ass pizza place. You know how many fucking pizza places there are in New York City? None of them are famous. None of them matter. They're all the same shit. The only pizza that matters in New York City is $1 pizza. And even $1 pizza is dying. Like, they're not going to be doing $1 pizza anymore because of inflation. It's just too expensive. So, rest in peace.
Walk into one of those shops and you just start, like, loitering around and you go, oh, hi. I'll have a slice of pepperoni. And then they don't recognize you and you go, you know, perhaps,
I was going to say no, but I'm going to start.
Hold on a minute. I just got a text. It's just a text message from yourself. You're like, oh, sorry, I'll have to take this.
Oh, what
yeah, it's kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. Not my style of JonTron content. I don't know if you guys have ever seen him before, but This is a very different kind of video. I mean, I love talking about New York City, but it's just like... Not my ish. Normally he has like very... This is like a talk show. I'm not about it. I'm not about it. Does that mean that it's time to work out? Is it time? I really don't want to work out. If I had to do 3 push-ups for every sub, I'd have to do 51 push-ups right now. Do you think I can do 51 push-ups right now? You think I can bang them out? We could watch a Hassan video. Because nothing Hassan says is controversial. I worked out yesterday, so you're on your own. Fair enough. 52. 17 times 3 is 51. No? There's no rounding up to even numbers. Should I do 51 push-ups right now? I wonder if I could do that. Can I bang out 51? Bro, I just don't feel like working out. It's because I haven't like worked out in like almost 2 weeks now. Ugh. I've become lethargic. I've become lazy. We could watch YouTube videos though. Imagine the amount of serotonin that I could be intaking by watching YouTube videos rather than working out. Yeah, that's right. We're working out our minds. We're working out our minds. All right, I'll stay true to my word, and I'll do subs for push-ups. Or my opposite. Opposite. You know what I mean? It's the final countdown. Ba-da-da-da. I have to do 51 push-ups. Let me just do that real quick. Don't blink, because you'll miss it, because I'm just so fast. Are you blinking? You're missing it. They're already done. All right. 51. Let's go. Shake it off. Get it ready. Okay. Or I could just take a little nap right here. Oh. 51. You ready? You gonna watch me? Okay. That's good so far. 20. 20 is close, right? You take the 2, you turn it around. It looks like a 5. That's pretty good. Oh my god. $18 more. 18 more. Oh. 10 more. Ah, 51. Woo! Bro, it's hard to work out after you like eat Chinese food. I feel like all sodiumed up, you know? Ugh. At least it wasn't a pizza. Oh. I definitely would be sick. Yeah, I definitely would be sick if it was a pizza. %. Woo. See, I definitely feel like, should I just keep going? Maybe we should like turn this into, maybe I should do the workout stream. I'm like kind of in it right now, you know, like in the, I kind of figured that if I like started to do a little bit of a workout, that maybe like I would mentally like turn it into a workout. The other option, is, I'm out of breath. Oh my god. There's a few things I need to do. So this Saturday, I'm going to a tournament. I'm going to a Magic the Gathering tournament that I want to prepare for. I can do that while I'm not streaming, though. Yeah, I'll do that later. I'll give you guys my full undivided attention. Your choice. What did you say you were gonna do today? Yeah, you're right. I did say I was gonna do it today. All right. All right. All right. I'll follow through. I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of my word. I'll follow through. This is gonna be hard, you know. All right. All right, all right. We'll do the workout today. We'll do the workout today. I'm kind of like in the mood now that I just did 51 push-ups. So, let's crush it. I want like a fun workout video though, you know? I also don't really feel like putting on shoes, even though I probably should. But I don't really want to. I'm not. Jazzercise. That's not what I meant by fun. Let's do an ab workout video first. Let's see. I've done this one. I haven't done any of these, like this one, or... Should I do one of these? Let's see. 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. They're all 10 minutes. I'm thinking maybe like 20 minutes is better. Flat abs. I don't know. I don't know if I want that. What do I want? Do squats? Or do you want to do leg workouts? Do a 1 minute full body workout? I don't even know what that would be. Maybe burpees, I guess. I might throw up if I do burpees right now. Plank. I mean, I can plank for a pretty long time. 7-minute ab workout. 6-pack guaranteed. Abs of steel. There's so many fucking choices. I don't know. Do we have a preference? 10-minute ab workout? 100 hour? 15 minutes? 5 minutes? I'm thinking like 20. I think 20 minutes. Total core ab workout at home, no equipment. Let's do one of these. I've never done these before. Good night, Schultz. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you. I mean, we gotta go with this guy. We gotta go with this guy. For obviously. I don't know what obvious reasons you're talking about, but... He does have a nice tattoo. Oh, I gotta move my shit, don't I? You can recommend a Korean workout channel? Yeah, you can go for it. I gotta move this shit, though. Actually, do I? You did it, Dan. Good job. I'm so proud. All right. Let's give it a go, shall we? Make sure I have my water. "30 seconds workouts and then 10 seconds of rest." Okay. Slow and controlled flutter kicks. Lower leg raises? I can fucking Yo, what's up, D-Matt? What are these? Don't be afraid, won't let you fall, girl. Woo! Toby wants me to show my abs? Not for free. Are you guys still hanging out, or are you guys home now? Oh. I feel like the fucking volume is killing you guys. Is that not loud? I feel like it's really fucking loud. Abs for abs? These are hard. Prayer crunches. Ugh. Ugh. Fuck. Hollow hole? Oh, these. That's not bad. Oh, fuck. Huh. What are these? I don't even know what this is.
Bony knee face off this stream. Didn't see it coming.
You suck. Thank you for the 28 months. What is this exercise? Am I doing this right? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Side plank hip dips. That I can do. This doesn't feel right. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Now the left side. Okay. So he leans back, pulls the knees in, the bony knees. He brings the bony knees up. Bring it around town. Round town. Bring it around town. This hurts my ass. God damn! What is this? Reverse crunches. Oh, I'm gonna I'm gonna shit myself doing this. Oh, I gotta unloosen the waistband real quick for this one. What is this? I don't feel like I was using my ab muscles. Open and close legs. God damn, buy me dinner first. How does this keep moving? Ugh. Sitting cross crunches. Now this will make me feel stupid. I don't even know. Oh, these are good. I like these. Ugh. Where'd my water go? Water goes. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Nice. Oh. Woo. What? Fuck. What is this? What is he doing? Am I doing this right? What the fuck? What am I doing? Plank? Whoa. Okay. These look cool, actually. Oh. Ugh. I don't get these. I don't get them. Up. Down. What am I doing? Alternating plank. That's it. That's not bad. Oh, they're still going? Hello? Oh, the toe taps. A minute? Okay. That's one workout video. Woo! What's next? That's a good point. I don't know. We can do one more. I feel like I deserve a treat. You know? I don't know.
How you go? Poor guy. You guys keep sending me video suggestions, and they're alright, but your method of delivery is very strange.
Wait, can you please stop throwing dead birds at my house?
It wasn't me.
What do you mean? You got a bird? Ow.
So today, I'm going to make 5 of your video ideas in the hope that you'll leave me alone. Okay, the first suggestion comes from Coping Molding Truth 43 on Twitter, who wants me to make a pressure washer bidet, which sounds hilarious and will finally allow me to properly clean my ass. So, I'm going to start with a cheap bidet and a cheap pressure washer. And I'm hoping I can just plug this straight into my ass and it will work. But after turning on the pressure washer and seeing how strong it is,
I'm not sticking out of my ass.
I decided against that and wanted to see if I could plug the pressure washer directly into the bidet. And it didn't destroy the bidet like I thought it would. The bidet just didn't let the high pressure water through, which is actually a good thing because otherwise I would have made a hole in my foot. So I'm going to have to upgrade all these crappy plastic parts to high pressure hose. And I've never actually used a bidet before, but I've heard from others that have that they work really well and feel a bit like your own personal slave that spits water on your ass. So
bidets are awesome. If you guys don't have a bidet, I highly recommend getting like an attachment one. So
I'm
nice.
very excited to try one. And after taking apart the bidet and having a proper look inside, I think I'm just going to have to replace everything as it's all low quality plastic. And the original...
Oh, I have to do 3 more push-ups because Blaze subbed. I'm gonna give you 3 more. Okay.
bidet has 2 nozzles, one for normal people and the other for women. So I'm only going to make a 1-hole nozzle. And I'm going to do that by just welding a pipe to this high pressure hose fitting, which will have this little plunger inside that will move out as the water pushes it and will then squirt water out of this little hole. And after giving it a quick test, it worked really well at low pressure with no water coming out of the gaps. So I turned on the pressure washer to see if it would explode.
Okay, power washer on. 3, 2.
And I've now realized I've made a big mistake. I purchased the wrong fitting, and the hose is never going to properly attach. So instead of doing the right thing and just buying a new one, I tested my luck by attempting to weld the high pressure plastic hose directly to the fitting.
Oh my god.
Such a dumb idea.
Which actually seemed to work, as I was constantly keeping the metal cool. So I tested it again.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And that actually worked really well. So I installed it into the bidet and sprayed the whole thing white. And I'm not going to install this on an inside toilet as I've already made enough holes in the ceiling. So I test fitted it on this chair outside, and it actually feels as nice and comfortable as a normal toilet, which means it was time to use the bidet.
God damn, he got some legs though.
And I'm going to test it first on this pig belly, which I've heard makes a really accurate arse substitute.
Interesting.
And that worked amazingly. The bidet managed to clean all the way through the pig belly, removing the fat and meat.
Oh my god.
This is disgusting. There is meat everywhere.
But
I'm not complaining.
It still didn't cut it cleanly in half like I was hoping. So I'm going to give the bidet an easier challenge, this apple.
That's an apple?
And this would definitely clean my insides. 8 out of 10. Okay, the second suggestion comes from Ryan, or as I like to call him, Ryan. And he suggests replacing the blade.
It's the simple jokes that get me, you know? It's the really simple ones.
Blades on a ceiling fan with knives. And I've already replaced all my kitchen knife blades with ceiling fans, which works great. But I've never thought of doing it the other way round, so I'm excited. And the first thing I need to get is a ceiling, and then a fan. And this one was a nice cheap
Bro, his humor is so good. I've never seen a video from this guy. This so good.
It means I need to put it together. So I opened up the box and then got the instructions and put them in the bin. And then followed them. From there. And after connecting the blue wire to the blue wire, the green wire to the green wire, and the brown to the brown, it didn't work. So I skipped using this speed.
He's so funny.
Controller and just borrowed a power cable. And then connected it directly to the fan, which means the fan only has one speed, on. And now that I have a fan that spins, it's machete time. So I pulled off the plastic handles, then welded a dodgy brace to the machete before attaching them to the fan. And this is already terrifying.
Oh.
But not as terrifying as my inability to count how many blades a fan actually has. And I now have an extra machete. If anyone wants it...
This guy's name is I Did a Thing.
It's in this bush right here. Okay, now time to strap this to my ceiling.
Bro, this guy makes me so nervous. Bro, he's barefoot. Oh my god. What a champion.
It's so fast. This is terrifying. It's so silent in the air, almost like the blades are so sharp that they are just cutting right through it. Let's chuck some stuff into it.
Yes! Yes!
And to do that, I made this little safety fortress.
Oh my god! It cut it right in half!
I wasn't really happy with the angle I had to throw the fruit at, so I repositioned my fortress right under the fan.
Oh my... Oh my god! Okay, I actually have... I have a irrational fear of ceiling fans, interestingly enough. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always been worried that the ceiling fan was gonna fall from the ceiling and land on me in my sleep. This is like a whole nother level. Oh my god. Oh my.
And that was fun to watch while editing, but not fun while I was there. I was imagining my welds snapping and the blade flying out and shooting through my barricade at any moment. But besides that, it did a great job of cutting through. 9 out of 10. Alright, the third idea comes from Swagger Souls on Twitter, who wants me to make mustard gas and then put it on a hot dog. And the first thing I'm going to need is some pool chlorine. Sorry, I meant the third idea is a sponsorship for PayPal Honey. Honey is the #1 shop. It's most randomly being surprised with a discount when you're purchasing machetes. So go now and add it to your browser for free at joinhoney.com/iditathing. That's joinhoney.com/iditathing. Alright, this comes from Zoe Possum, who wants me to get a jackhammer and put a rubber pad on the bottom and footholds on the side, creating the world's most terrifying pogo stick.
Oh.
I already know this is going to scramble my brain, but I can't resist making it. And I'm also killing 2 birds with 1 stone, as Ludwig requested I also make a device that can finally help the short fellow jump high enough to dunk, which seems impossible, but I'll give it a shot. So the first thing I did was go to the local store and bought these bolt cutters. Then I waited till night. And went down to the closest construction site and then borrowed this. And I didn't really have a choice of jackhammer, so I grabbed this one, which is very noisy. But luckily, I can just put on ear protection. Now, at the moment, it has this sharp chisel at the bottom, which would be similar to jumping in stilettos. Sexy, but not efficient. So, I'm going to make a giant metal foot to increase the surface area. And for reference, I took a photo of my foot.
God damn.
That is a very nice foot. Thank you. And then cut out this. And then welded some extra support metal on top so it's strong enough to handle the jackhammer. Then I welded a piece of pipe on the foot so the jackhammer can slip neatly into its new shoe. And the foot is done. But now I just need somewhere to put my feet. And I don't want to permanently attach anything or weld to the jackhammer, as I actually plan to give this back to the construction site once I'm done. So I got a piece of wood and made a hole in it, and then put a clamp underneath and a heap of duct tape and kept wrapping it around until I created this horrible mess.
Oh no.
And I fixed it. And that's done. So now I just need to turn this terrifying thing on.
Oh no. Get on! Get on! He's so afraid. I would... I'm... Oh, it broke off.
And it broke all of my welds. And I could re-weld it, but there was absolutely no jumping happening, and all it did was really hurt my wrists and ankles, which didn't even look funny on camera.
No, it doesn't really look funny. You can definitely see, like, it hurts. Like, it's just, like, vibrating, like, through him.
0 out of 10.
That's a crunchy pear.
Okay, the final suggestion comes from Hey Jack, who wants me to make solar panel glasses. And his intention here is to blind me by making me stare into the sun. Which I'm willing to do, as everyone knows there's nothing more entertaining than a blind person. Now, I could put half-transparent solar panels directly over the lens of the sunglasses, which would look more aesthetic but would be hard to do. So instead, I'm just going to 3D print some sunglasses with mounts on top, and then use these tiny solar panels, which I just took from the roof of this tiny house,
Aww.
which I'll mount on top. And I figure this will actually look pretty acceptable as sunglasses, as if people are willing to wear these, which make you look like a pedophile, I'm talking to you, Andrew, these don't look bad in comparison. And you know how I just said I'm going to 3D print these glasses? I forgot that I broke my 3D printer by shooting it a couple of videos ago.
Oh.
So instead I used my 2D printer and just printed these out. Then I cut down this piece of PVC pipe and straightened it with a heat gun. And then heated it again so I could mold it perfectly to the shape of the sunglasses. Then I got the tiniest drill bit I'm legally allowed to own and made a hole.
Legally
and then I watched
allowed?
this video on YouTube to see where I threw away those small screws at the beginning of the video.
I wonder.
And stuck it all together.
I wonder if it's
And a
true.
quick spray
I wonder if,
paint.
like, he actually...
And it's done. So, now let's say I'm standing in the sun. And I'm feeling a little too hot. Idiots would just move to the shade. But all I need to do is attach my little fan to the sunnies and then stare directly into the sun until the fan starts moving, cooling me down.
What?
3, 2, 1. Give me that win.
It's also great for charging your phone. All I had to do was swap over to this charging port and then stare into the sun for 2 hours to get 1% charge extra on my phone.
Okay, ready? So I'm looking down, no charge. Watch what happens when I look up. Is it doing anything? Yeah, okay. It's making the thing now. Okay.
Don't look in Discord.
This is just torture. This is horrible.
6 out of 10, which means Ryan is the winner with the ceiling machete fan. Ryan, please send me your full name, address, and credit card details, including the CVV, to receive your prize.
I made it to
Thank
the
you
big
so much for
screen.
watching.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, Mom, I made it. I gotta,
like that,
I gotta
please
tell my
subscribe.
mom. This guy's videos are great. Am I still on the big screen? Imagine the publicity. I can tell all my friends. Oh, wait. Wait, this guy's video, that was great. That was awesome video. All right, chat. I think I'm done for ever. Forever? Nah, I'm done until tomorrow. Let's go and dream with the machete ceiling fan. Yeah. Thank God. I fucking hate ceiling fans, dude. Alright, I am done for the evening. We did a workout, we hung out, we chatted. It's 12:30, which is, I'd say, later than I normally stream till. So, I hope you guys enjoyed stream. I had a lot of fun. It was super interesting. Yeah, we explored some new Twitch features. I don't even know the new shit. I don't really understand it, but wait. Am I still on the big screen though? If I'm still on the big screen, I mean, like, I want to use this time to tell you guys about Twitch Prime. If you've ever heard about it, Twitch Prime is a way that you can subscribe to your favorite content creator here on Twitch for absolutely free. Think about using the Twitch Prime. In fact, if we had one more Twitch Prime, we'd hit the sub goal. Actually, I'm kind of down to, like, watch another video or something. Let's see what we got. Is that like Bezos bucks? Yeah, kind of. What happens if we hit the sub goal? What won't happen? Let's see if there's a good video. I'll watch like one more. Something kind of interesting. Let's watch one more from that guy. I want to let's watch one more of this guy. That was a really entertaining video. All right, I'll give you guys a list. I'm gonna show you guys. We'll look together, and then you guys pick one that sounds interesting. We'll go by popular vote. Let's see. I guess. I mean, we gotta go with another one. The dangerous video. I'm not even gonna put it to a vote. We're just gonna watch this one.
How you going? It's that time of year again.
Also,
let me video ideas
before I just where's the sub button? There we go.
Isn't working out and is taking way longer than I expected.
Sorry, can you let me get the card? Ow! Yeah, can you move? Can I put it there, please?
I think he's in Australia, I'm pretty sure.
Ow! But I still want to make money this month and meet a sponsor deadline. So today, I'm listening to you.
I like
You do?
And stealing your ideas and testing how smart you are.
But so you're saying if it's a cold environment, it will come out like a slushy? Yes, okay.
No.
Okay, now most of your suggestions can be categorized into two piles. Either things that I'm not capable of doing, or assassination requests, the last of which I'm definitely not doing.
Punch a baby.
For free. Which left me with a handful of bad ideas. The first suggestion comes from an anonymous emailer who just sent me this screenshot of a treadmill belt sander. And I love it. Not only is this idea dangerous with the potential of finally grinding away my foot fungus, but I reckon it could actually just be a great cheap way of building a strong belt sander. So the first thing I did was...
I want to read this.
And comes from an anonymous emailer who just sent me this screenshot of a treadmill belt sander. And I love it. Not only is
This is a treadmill that I use as a sander. I installed a 100 grit sanding belt and it works great as a substitute for a drum sander or large belt sander.
Dangerous with the potential of finally grinding away my foot fungus. And now all I need to do is somehow turn this belt into sandpaper. And at first I thought I could try just gluing sand onto it, but after making a test piece with some PVC glue and sand on paper, I really don't like my chances of covering a whole belt.
Oh, it hurts. It's like I'm sanding myself.
So instead I took down the measurements of the treadmill belt.
Infinite.
Off to a man that loves sand and asked him to make the most abrasive belt that he could. And 1 week later, I got this in the mail.
The most abrasive belt. Ha.
Okay, then I just carefully took apart the treadmill. Making sure to leave all the spiders exactly where they were.
Oh, bro, that's so gross. Oh my god.
Fitted the new belt onto it.
What a massive spider.
And now, I think it's done.
It looks actually quite nice.
So, let's see how
It does look actually quite nice.
Please move.
Ah!
Nice.
So I adjusted the belt to stop it scraping and tried again.
That is terrifying. See what it does to something. See what it does to
And I couldn't hold the piece of wood still, so I made some support to help me do that.
Oh my god.
And
I
with
love
that,
this
it
guy.
worked really well and sanded away an inch of wood in a matter of seconds. And it's so awesome that this thing actually makes a fantastic belt sander while also retaining the original charm and purpose of the treadmill, helping you grind away your body weight.
Oh my god. That is terrifying.
So I decided I need to run on it.
Oh my god.
It doesn't feel that bad.
And I'm not actually that worried, as I figure as long as I keep up with the speed of the belt, it shouldn't actually grind away my feet. If anything, I'll get more grip and potentially set a new world record.
He needs to make sure... He's just got to make sure that he picks up his feet. It's not necessarily about keeping up the speed. It's just making sure he doesn't drag his feet. Like, look how careful he's being. Like, you could see his... Look how up-curled his toes are to make sure that he doesn't, like...
It just sticks to my feet. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh shit. How do I stop it?
Is it... Oh, did this actually happen?
8 out of 10.
Oh. Oh, that's gotta hurt so bad. Oh my god. Have I told you guys the story of when I skinned myself, like, accidentally? So, the story goes, I was like 12. I was like moving out of my old neighborhood into a new neighborhood. and I was hanging out with my friend from the old neighborhood for like one of the last times I'd really hang out with him, and we decided to bike to a CVS, which was like the closest place to bike to because there's really nothing in that area. And we biked there. I had like my video camera with me, and we bought like Coke and Mentos, and we like went behind the CVS, like up to this like shitty table, and we like did a video, and it was like really fun. And then on the way, we had a bike back, and on the way back, I was biking, and I in order to go faster, I stood up. You know, you stand up, like put more weight into it. And my bike was really small because it was like an old bike of mine, and my foot got caught in the front wheel, in the one of the spokes of the wheel. The bike came to a fucking halt, immediately turned to the side, and slid across the ground with my leg rubbing against the fucking gravel for like multiple yards. I screamed. I could barely walk. It had ripped this part of my leg right here, was so bloody. I don't actually know. Can I see a scar anymore? I can see a little bit of a scar here, but really not anymore. And the worst part was going home. I had to walk all the way home, and it was like a mile walk. We still had like a while of a walk left. I walked all the way home, dripping blood from my leg, and then I had to go into the shower and take a sponge or like a loofah and scrub out all of the gravel that had been caught in my leg. So that was fun.
Suggestion number 2 is already my favourite on paper and comes from Queef Chief in my Discord server, who wants me to make an emergency hot dog that heats up when you crack it like a glow stick. And I'm honestly not sure why this doesn't exist already. It sounds like the perfect food for wealthy castaways or for people that are just sick of eating glow sticks. Don't worry, Queef Chief, I've got your back. And to do this, I think I'm going to need some hot dogs
Lizzie!
and some dangerous chemicals. And when I mix in this chemical, which is definitely not sodium hydroxide, it should hopefully get hot enough to warm up the hot dog. So I looked up the perfect temperature of a hot dog, which is actually a pretty...
I have to look up.
Definitely not sodium hydroxide. It should hopefully get hot enough to warm up the hot dog. So I looked up the perfect temperature of a hot dog.
Please stop reading my Google suggestions. Google Drive. You need to subscribe now. TV Guide, The Sandman Sandpaper.
Which is actually... So I looked up the perfect temperature of a hot dog, which is...
Perfect internal meat temperature graph.
It's actually a pretty tricky question to answer, and I found scientific papers that have been done on this exact subject.
Has to be a joke.
And no one seems to agree, and it changes depending on where you are in the world, like New York, Australia, or China. But I settled for a target somewhere in the middle, around 70 degrees. And this water with the chemical reaches a crazy 129 degrees Celsius, which is definitely hot enough.
Oh my god.
I wanted to check how that temperature feels on my hot dog. Perfect. Next I need a water bag that I can pop easily to mix with the solution. So I cut open the instant cold packs and stole the little water bag. And now I just realized that if I mix these chemicals together in a confined space like I was planning, they might just explode. So I decided to test it first.
Explode. That is so hot. Wow.
And I didn't die, which is good. So now I need a bag to put the hot dog and chemicals in. And glow sticks come in fantastic heat sealable bags. And I tried to buy some of these, but you can only order them in units of 10,000 or more. And I'm not ready to become a full-time hot dog business yet. But I think I can probably make my own bag. If I get some plastic like this and run a solder along it, it sticks together. So I just did this to create a pocket, and then drew what I would want my packaging to look like, then put the hot dog and chemicals inside, then sealed up the other end, and here we have it, the crack dog.
Nice.
Named this because it looks like it's filled with crack.
Is that what
so
crack
I
looks like?
decided I was hungry and ready to test it out.
I'm ready to...
Look, it's hot. Well, it's getting hot. 68 degrees in the bag. Let's leave it like that for a while. Let's crack our delicious hot dog open. Okay.
What?
Am I allowed to touch that? No. Ah. Alright. It's actually hot. Kinda scared.
Are you? Ooh.
And that worked perfectly. The hot dog was nice and
What's
hot.
up, Yumi?
The only problem was that sodium hydroxide is a highly poisonous corrosive substance that causes skin burns. 0 out of 10.
Oh my god. There's no way he should have ate that.
Suggestion number 3 comes from an anonymous mailer who suggests I do a NordVPN sponsorship and get money.
That is a great idea.
I've been using NordVPN for years, and it allows me to have.
I'm doing well. How are you? We were watching. We're just watching some fucking videos. Some videos of fucking.
Plus bonus gift with a huge discount and a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Wow,
That's
interesting.
NordVPN.com/IDidAthing. Thank you, NordVPN, for sponsoring this video. Number 4 comes from Twitter, where I asked all of you for suggestions on the most dangerous ways of cutting my lawn, and I received thousands of comments. Some were bad.
Can you put them on?
And others were also bad. But one stood out as the worst, from William Wave 999, who wants me to get one of those kids ankle hopping games, but put a machete on the end. And
Oh
then cut my
my
lawn. So I went to Toys R Us and bought one of their ankle hoppers, but they were out of machetes, so I bought one of their kitchen knives instead.
Oh my
and
god.
Bought another one to open the packaging. Then I removed the blade and attached it to the rope, and then got the ball and attached it to the handle. And now I have the world's most dangerous kids toy and funnest kitchen knife. So before I try using it and risk cutting off my ankles, I thought I should do a practice warm-up. Great, let's do this. And I did actually mow my lawn recently, but I left a little section just for this test. And this goes without saying, but I am a trained professional, and my family has been cutting their lawns like this for generations, so do not try this at home.
Oh my god. Oh, that makes me so nervous. I hate knives so much.
And I can actually manage to keep it going, so I decided to try and cut the grass.
Oh.
I couldn't spin it on the grass, so I went back to the concrete and decided that I can move in once the blade is spinning.
Oh my.
You cut my foot, but not the grass. 1 out of 10. Okay, on to the last
I low-key want to see how bad it cut his foot.
suggestion. And I think I have no choice now but to go with Clumsy Ninja's suggestion from my Patreon and make a machine that can chew for me. So I looked up some machines that already do this, and all of them just make me feel very, very uncomfortable. So I've decided I'm going to make a non-humanoid looking one using a blender, a welder, not my helmet, this tube, and some metal. So first I cut open the top of the helmet and remove the brain. So I have space to put in the blender. Now I need a hole in the blender so the tube can funnel the delicious mush into my mouth. And to make this hole, I got a whole bit and just put it in the blender and turned it on. And now I have this hole, which is actually kind of terrifying as it gives me direct access to the blade when it's spinning. So I decided I would do the same test as with the hot dog and see if it's working alright. Perfect. Then I place the whole thing in the helmet and attach the tube. Alright, then I cut these metal pieces and placed it together in perfect right angles and welded. And again, and again. Then I gave it a coat of paint.
Perfect
sanded it
right
down,
angles.
And finally was left with this. So, let's go test it out. Okay, for the test, I chucked in some berries, some banana, and some yogurt.
I guess it answers the question, cut or uncut.
Hurts my head so much.
I have a headache. 5 out of 10. Okay, and now for the winner. And they are all bad ideas. And only all together do they barely create a video. So the winner is NordVPN. And I'm not just saying that because they were the only people on the list not to injure me, but they also gave me a lot of money. Thanks for watching.
That was awesome. Another one? One more? Did I hear one more? Oh, you think it's bedtime? You think so? Oh, is it sleepy time? Please? How about you make me? Alright? Alright? How about you make me? I want to see how many t-shirts it takes to top a bullet.
How you going? I just flew back to Australia after doing a boxing match and other things in America.
Many bags look alike. Please check your bag to ensure you're picking up the correct one. When removing your luggage, please keep hands and feet away from the carousel. Have a great day.
And some of you may be surprised to
Oh, he fought the odd ones out? Really? Did he win?
see me back here looking this unharmed and alive. Even after everything that's happening over there.
I didn't realize it was him.
And that's because I discovered the solution to living in America. All we need to do is make every man, woman, and most importantly, school child bulletproof at all times.
Agreed.
Alright, so I forgot to film this part of the video in America. So please just pretend I'm there right now. And I reckon I'm going to try a bunch of different methods of stopping bullets. First, I'll make myself a brand new bulletproof apron, but we'll also see if there's a poor man's solution, like just wearing all your shirts at once, or by converting to Christianity and carrying multiple religious books on your body at all times. But first, I'm going to start by making the bulletproof apron. Now I could just modify my old aprons, but they are covered in blood, falling apart, and have a slight smell of poo. So I may as well make a new one from
Does he bite his nails?
scratch with real leather. And luckily William Osman has some and invited me to come over and take the leather he harvested himself.
Come on over. Yeah, I can go to yours. Come on over. Yeah, alright, I'll come over now.
And honestly, I have no idea where to start turning this pile of skin
I'm trying to get a good view of his fingernails.
into an apron. So I took
Look at that. Definitely a nail biter. Fellow nail biter, join us.
it to a man that has worked in the leather industry for 40 years.
Mine don't look that bad though. Mine have never looked that bad.
And he did give me some good advice on making an apron. But after he took literally 10 minutes to cut it in half with scissors, I figured I'm gonna have to do this myself. So I placed down my old apron and traced around it, avoiding any holes in the leather. And with this new apron, I'm gonna make a couple of changes to the shape to better suit my needs. And then I cut out the whole thing using a pizza cutter. And honestly, this apron is kind of done already. You know, I really didn't need that tiny man to help me make this. And now, I just need to do some sewing, which I suck at. But luckily, I have someone else that can help me. William Osman's hot mum, who lent me her sewing machine, leather punches, riveting stuff, and most importantly, her hands. Her soft, clean, warm hands.
Push it like you're pushing by a half.
So now that I slightly know how to sew, I folded down the edges of the apron, which will help protect it, and then placed some sticky tape down and some glue, and then sewed around the whole thing, being very careful not to prick my fingers.
Oh yeah, look at those nails. Honestly though, it makes me feel a little bit better to see somebody else that bites their nails, especially somebody that like their entire job is using their hands, and like you get these really close zoom ins. Makes me feel a little less insecure, you know.
I looked at my old apron and the new one and realized exactly what I was missing. These stitches in the middle, which were on the original as it was made of 3 pieces of leather, which mine is not. But I'm still going to put down these pointless stitches so it matches. And that actually looks pretty good.
You're out,
okay,
you can't see the
I need a
nails?
way to hold this leather to my body.
Definitely don't
And
look at my
luckily,
nails then.
William Osman's mum is also an experienced stripper. And gave me this strip cutting machine which cuts up the cow skin in the same way as a pasta maker. Then once it was cut, I boiled it in salty water until al dente.
Yummy.
And then riveted in place with one strap on the top and then one on the back with some latches on it. And now the apron is aesthetically done. But just like the cow it was made from, it's not bulletproof yet. And to do that part, I'm going to use this stuff, which is meant to be Kevlar, but surprisingly looks exactly like a towel. So I hope the man in the store wasn't trying to get me shot. And I didn't properly plan out how many layers I need, so I can only fold it 8 layers thick if I want to get full coverage of the Kevlar on the apron. And horrifyingly, it was very easy to poke the scissors through the Kevlar, which isn't giving me faith this is going to work. And this actually feels pretty great and isn't much heavier than my old apron. It also looks pretty good and looks expensive compared to my old one, except it is missing one thing. The familiar smell of poo and dirt from my old apron. So I fixed that.
Oh no. That's not real. That's a Snickers bar. That's a Snickers bar. Yeah.
And it's done. So now I just need to shoot myself. And luckily, I have the perfect person to help me. And our first option was to just head down to the local school. But then we realized it was a weekend. So instead we went to a Denny's car park and put 50 shirts on me.
You put this on. This is 3 shirts and already bad.
Alright, we're moving on to the medium large.
That's so fucked up.
On? This is my 4th shirt. This is already bad. Maybe if I put my hands up. I can
just kind of shoot it in.
They're probably gonna have to saw him out of the shirts.
You've become noticeably bigger. Already? Yeah. I can't put my arms down to the side. This is as much as I go down. Do I look bigger?
Yeah.
I can feel it in my neck.
Can you get it on?
How can I do that?
Here you go.
Can you breathe? I can breathe, but not when I put my arms on.
And if you're wondering where I got this many shirts, let's just say there's going to be over 100 really cold homeless people in LA tonight.
got like a hump in the back.
Can you?
It's just
Do you boys want to go get some Denny's? Yeah, let's go to Denny's.
And after putting as many shirts on me that felt safe, which was only around 30, we bought
30.
some Denny's for the road and started the long journey to William's mate's place. And now that I have 30 shirts on me and feel like I'm about to pass out, it's the perfect time to hear from today's sponsor, NordVPN. I've been using NordVPN for years, and it allows me to
Stand up right there.
NordVPN.com/IDidAthing. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. That's NordVPN.com/IDidAthing.
This guy is fucking.
Okay, back to the hot car.
Are you gonna try to get out?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got to be
Can
sweating.
you help me open this door?
The door doesn't open. We've been over there.
Why does this not open?
Because it's jammed up right there.
You look like a slug. Are you gonna make it? Howdy goes.
Oh
There you
my
go.
God.
Nice and easy. There. Good.
You okay?
It's nice and hot out here. Exactly what I wanted.
How you feeling? You've been in that outfit for like 40 minutes.
You feel bulletproof?
Let's go shoot me already.
Let's go.
I very quickly realized a problem with this video idea. I was struggling to breathe, very uncomfortable, and overheating. But luckily, William's mates stuffed some ice packs down my back.
This feels good.
Oh, that's a good idea.
My back is so nice now.
And then took us down a mountainous path into a beautiful valley.
Oh, that's actually really pretty.
Where we could all shoot me without anyone complaining about the noise. But unfortunately, Alan Pan wasn't down with the idea and offered his human torso fleshlight as a substitute.
Is that what you meant by slapping around?
Exactly.
Is this enough, Alan?
Keep going. Keep going. A little bit more. Yes.
Which we strapped to a chair and then put 30 shirts on top of. Before I shot my first ever gun, a 22.
I'm starting to feel like this isn't gonna stop anything. This is my first.
Wait, it's a 22 or he's 22?
Oh my God.
It's a 22. It's a
You
pizza.
didn't hit shit. Oh,
Let's hope
there
there
it is.
isn't, 'cause-
Right in the heart.
Come on. I don't like the fact that I cannot feel a bullet behind that.
Oh well, dude. There's not an exit hole on the other side.
Holy
Yeah, but that's
shit.
because
It's
stuck
in the
your torso.
gel.
You gotta go higher.
If it's caught in the back shirt, that means that you just need double this amount of
That's the wound
shirts.
right there.
That's what
Is that it?
You see that line? Yeah, that's the.
And we couldn't find the bullet. But I think that's because it went straight through the 30 shirts, the torso, and out the other side. So we need some more shirts. And because we left the rest at the top of the hill,
What's
we just
everywhere?
put 30 shirts in front to make 60 layers.
I squeezed and nothing happened.
I saw it go in.
You
I
did?
swear to God, if you hit my GoPro.
I thought you said hit your
Oh,
GoPro.
NordVPN.
Did you hit my GoPro?
Where'd you see it hit, Alan?
It looked almost dead center, dude.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Look, and it went right out this side, and it came out my GoPro.
No!
Did it go? Oh! Look, you can see the red from the shirt makes it look like blood too, dude.
Dude, and straight out the other side.
Oh, it's so clear where both of these rounds entered and
But
exited.
look at all of these little fragmentations too.
Oh yeah.
So that bullet actually fragmented and still hit in multiple
wow.
spots.
So in a way, the shirt's made it worse.
And his arm fell off.
Yeah. Hey, that's expensive.
That was a dumb idea. And we don't have any more shirts. Unless you
what
boys
would you
want to
advise
take
me
off
to
your
do? Don't
shirts.
walk
What if
around.
you fold each of these shirts in half, so it's 120 shirts?
So we did exactly that and folded them in half again to make 120 layers of shirts.
There you go.
Come on. Is that it? Please be it.
Dude, dead nut.
Do you think it went through? Yeah?
That was a good shot.
It was.
Oh,
Wait.
No, this was here before.
Oh, was it?
You might have stopped that one.
No.
No?
No, I think this one was here before.
No, I remember this one was here before.
Really?
I think
They
there's no.
need a
Wait,
telephone
where's
book.
the exit hole?
I think the goal is to like
Dude,
actually
I think you're
put
gonna
shirts
find a
on
bullet
him.
somewhere in here.
Just shake it.
Oh, there's
Oh, right here!
Yeah.
Right here, dude!
Yeah.
120 shirts!
Bro, they're so fucking excited. They're screaming. It's like horrible to listen to.
Oh.
And
Wow.
that finally stopped the bullet and answers the stupid title of this stupid video. It would take around 120 shirts to catch a bullet. So
That's not even necessarily true. Like, we don't actually know how many shirts it would take. We know 120 does it. We don't know
let's
the
move on
minimum.
to something else. Testing religions. And
Testing
see
religion.
Which one you should be a part of if you want to survive living in America. And first up, the Mormons.
Oh, there's gonna be some people that are really mad at this video.
I think all you did was put the Book of Mormon inside the man.
I don't think it stopped it.
I don't think it did either.
Oh no! This is what.
Which hole is it?
This one.
Will loves the.
He loves the thing, why?
shots. He was doing this with the glove gun too.
Who I would not put my faith in.
Oh my
Next we have two religions that work really well with each other. Good old Christianity and colon hygiene.
Colon hygiene.
Okay, 3, 2.
Wow.
God can save you from it, but not the bullet.
Guy jiggles, so I don't think either of those religions helped at all.
That is so center.
Dude, I think you might actually have gone right through his real colon.
Oh no, I like it the books are now joined together.
Oh.
Find the exact page that it stopped on, that's your new religion.
You didn't, no,
I think I'm right here.
No, I think the bullet's back. Okay, how do
There
we
it
find
is.
How do we find what
Okay.
does it say?
Diet and constipation!
Okay.
With very rare fruits contain a considerable amount of organic acids. I think this is our sign we need to eat more fruit, boys.
So all you need is this over your heart at all times.
Over your whole body.
Yeah, you're gonna need a lot.
I think that there was like I think there's like a company that like sells bulletproof books. I think like it's like their entire like thing.
So we stopped there and now finally moved on to my apron.
Oh, right, the apron. Now we get to see if it works.
As that is the most common round used in America, but more importantly is the only round that it has a chance of stopping.
Come on. 3, 2, 1.
Woo!
Ooh.
I couldn't tell where you hit that.
Come on.
I don't think it pierced
I
it.
hope it went through.
Oh, hey, there's the hole.
Oh, it did.
Oi!
Oh, my
God.
God!
Whoa.
What
Barely.
Wow.
Oh, it must have been folded up,
Oh, it was folded up.
but it stopped it on.
Wait,
like,
it
the
stopped it on the first one. That's insane.
Wow.
It didn't go through.
Wait, it didn't go
any
through
of
the
them.
first. Holy.
Dude, Kevlar's awesome.
Wait, what the heck? That's insane. That's awesome.
Wait, you could actually like shoot yourself with that, like wearing that.
One layer.
And it actually stopped at 22 hollow point very easily.
Wow.
So I moved on to some normal 22 rounds.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well.
I think it went.
Wait, there's one. Oh, dude.
I think they're all in there.
Kevlar's way better than t-shirts.
Who would have known?
Oh,
Wait, look at that!
that's
Look
so
at how
cool.
it caught it. Mate, it gave it a little G-string, like.
Wow.
Okay, wait.
Where's
It's
the other
interesting.
one?
Okay, there's another one.
Oh, nice.
Now put it on.
So
It's interesting
dope.
that some go quite.
Put it on.
And
I'm
then
ready.
Went through more layers, but it still stopped them. And who would have guessed that a fabric that is manufactured to stop bullets stopped bullets better than normal t-shirts? So we then decided to move
Yes!
big rounds and
Yeah.
shoot it with a slug.
That's a 12 gauge.
Okay.
Let's go.
3, 2, 1. Oh!
It's not looking good for the guy. Although I think you might hit low. Oh wait, no, that was right on it.
Oh
Dude,
my
you took a
God.
nice little circle through the front of the.
Yeah, let's take.
There's
a look
no
at
way.
Kevlar.
There's no way.
I reckon it stopped. Dude, I barely hit the Kevlar.
Straight through
It
though.
didn't do air.
Right through. God damn.
Yeah, dude, slug, 12 gauge slug.
That is a big
Get it.
warm hole.
Oh, you can get your finger. Oh, that feels,
Oh yeah, I
that
want to
feels
feel
wrong.
the warm hole. Oh yeah.
Can we touch?
Oh yeah, you.
This feels sexual.
I can feel you.
I feel like one of these books over here says you're not allowed to do shit like that.
And the apron did absolutely nothing. But we decided to keep shooting it anyway and do the only thing men actually want to do and shoot my cock off.
Hey! Dude, you got it. That's my dick.
That's my dick.
Oh,
Is that not my
poor
dick?
thing.
And there you go. All the American kids watching finally know how to protect themselves. All you do is put on 120 shirts before you go to school. And now that I have my bulletproof apron, I can finally make the video I've waited my whole life to film.
Oh? Oh. That was the other video that I was thinking about clicking on. Wow, that was awesome. That was really fun. It's just so insane, so eccentric. Is it sleepy nap time? It's only 1 a.m. Let's go to sleep. What if I don't want to? Give me a reason to go to bed. Give me a reason to sign off, to end the stream, you know? I still have some coffee here. It's only 1 a.m. spoken like a true streamer. By the way, hi, hello to Simi and Chaos, new people. Nice to meet you. Yeah, we've just been like, I worked out, watching videos, you know? There is no reason another one. You think so? Another one? You will age better. I'm already aging like a fine wine. But like with the cork pulled out. So like vinegar. You command me to watch more videos. I don't like that. That is not how you get me to watch another video, is telling me directly what to do and then commanding it at me. You can stream you sleeping and make a profit. You think people would pay for that? I mean, they'd have to actually like pay. It looks like I'm not wearing pants. I am. I promise you, I'm wearing pants. What if they command you what to do? They attach a dono to it. I mean, I definitely would be more. I'm indirectly advising you to watch more videos. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. It's like some weird reverse psychology, but it's like reverse, where you're like making it apparent and then attempting to not. But I think Wig might be onto something here, a new development. The time we got the most gifted subs, you weren't even on screen. You're right. You're not wrong. What does that say about my stream? Bait and switch. I mean, like, if I have to, you know? Now, this is the video I wanted to watch. If we were gonna watch another video, I mean, like, you know, if we were gonna. How about this? I'm gonna go use the bathroom, and you're all gonna watch. No, that's not what I meant. I'm gonna use the bathroom, and then I'm gonna think about it long and hard, and then when I come back, I'm gonna make my decision. Okay? So you sit here, you make yourself pretty, you know, and I'll be right back. I'll be thinking about you the entire time. I'll be thinking about you. I'm thinking about you right now. I haven't stopped thinking about you. God damn. Thank you for gifting the sub. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Oh, good night, David. I appreciate you, dude. Good night to everybody that's going to bed. Thanks for coming in. Hanging out. Alright, do we watch another one? What do we think? Consensus? Poll time? No. That's too official. Because then I look like a bad guy when I do the exact opposite, you know? Well, we hit sub goal, so I can give you one more. We hit sub goal. You guys were really nice to me today. You're good looking. I can tell you've been working out. Why not? You know? Why not? Why not? Why? You know, let's do it. I want to see this robot dog too. Let's do it.
How you going? I've been in the USA for a month, and in that time there's been 63 mass shootings, including the Robb Elementary School shooting in Uvalde. And you know, I intended to come here and make something really dangerous.
What? what a way to start this video.
But I've now realized I can't compete with normal, everyday American life. So instead, I'm going to attempt to help and solve America's school shooting problem by strapping a gun to this robot dog.
I kind of want to wait. Before I actually kind of want to see the comments. I feel a little sus. We'll continue, but it's just like a little weird to like show it as part of the. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. We'll just continue. We'll just continue.
And you may think this is a dumb way of stopping school shootings, and so do I.
It's a bit poor
so
taste.
many
That's what I mean.
people
Yeah.
out there that genuinely believe more guns in the classroom is the answer to a kid bringing a gun into a classroom.
They be somebody, a good guy with a gun.
We should have a law enforcement officer at every school.
Is armed law enforcement on the campus and prepare and train teachers and other administrators.
So here's my pitch to you.
I agree.
Let's skip having an armed person in every classroom, as the cops in Uvalde failed to do anything anyway. So instead, every school in America has a robot dog with a gun on it. Then, when an armed person enters the room, bam, the dog smashes out of the cupboard and neutralizes the threat.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And the best part, unlike cops, robot dogs don't get scared. But before this is implemented around America, I should probably build a prototype first. And luckily, I have fellow soy boy William Osman.
Soy
He knows
boy?
nothing about guns, but is good at making dangerous things. Now, the building process was a little bit different to my other videos, as when I came up with this idea, I didn't actually have the robot dog, a gun, or a place to shoot it, which turns out are all quite important. And I do actually happen to know a fellow YouTuber that owns a robot dog that he spent a very large amount of money on, which they've only filmed one video with, and is now collecting dust in their house without a gun strapped to it.
What's his name? Is it Michael? Michael Reeves? Am I wrong? Is that his name? Right?
But unfortunately, that person is lame and didn't want to get arrested. So I need to
How do I
find
know
someone
that?
else
I've
was
never
keen.
seen them.
And lucky for me, a man named
Or I've never,
Jonathan
like,
Miller
watched a
that
video
lives
theirs.
in El Paso, Texas, agreed to let me use his robot dog, but on one condition.
I think I watched
He
a
needs
video
to-
about him, interestingly enough, that like he talked about going to like college lectures, like computer science lectures, that like he didn't attend the college. He just like walked into the lectures and like sat down.
remain anonymous. So, William Osman and I started the hard process of designing a bracket
Is that a
for
cat?
the robot dog and a system to remotely fire
That's
the gun
gotta be a cat.
without
That's
actually
very
having
cute.
a robot dog or gun. And our plan is to use a pre-made gun holder that can adjust to fit many different types of guns, which will sit on top of the dog. Then we designed and 3D printed some parts. And by we, I mean William designed the complicated one, and I designed this cylinder with holes in it. And this system works.
Do any of
like-
you also have a minor fear of guns? Like I look at these guns and I recoil, no pun intended, like a little bit.
Having a servo motor here with a string attached to the servo arm, which runs through the trigger. Then all we did was connect the servo to a remote control. And now
That works so easily.
Ooh.
Don't film me. What did you make, William?
it's able to squeeze the trigger of this fake gun, which is honestly already terrifying.
That is
It feels
very...
like we're doing a terrorist attack.
It feels wrong, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
And now that we've made the system, we need to travel to meet Jonathan Miller in Texas. And barely 10 minutes after we picked up the dog, we realized we messed up. The mounting system was not going to fit the dog how we thought it would. So we had to make some changes, which we couldn't do in our hotel room. So we put on some hard hats and high vis and sat in the parking lot of our hotel with some work cones, and no one asked any questions.
I love how he's
And the dog
still...
was actually slightly helpful.
Is he just always barefoot? Like, does he not wear shoes, like, just in general? Like, when he went to that Denny's, was he wearing shoes? Or is he, like, a barefooter for life kind of guy?
In fixing itself.
That's pretty badass, honestly. I could never. I enjoy wearing shoes too much. And my feet sweat really bad, so like I couldn't.
Except when he got too excited.
Oh. It's kind of cute.
But eventually,
You're
after
a
2
demon.
hours of using the wrong tools, we managed to get the mount to properly fit. So now, we just had to get a gun.
Oh my god.
And lucky for us,
A
we were in
50
the same
caliber?
place as Brandon Herrera.
Who's that?
One of YouTube's biggest gun channels, and a
Oh.
man that lives just down the road from the Uvalde shooting, and believes America needs more guns.
God bless.
And even though Brandon and I share very different political opinions, I got in touch with him and explained what we were doing. And he agreed to let us go to his range where we could safely shoot the dog and to also use some of his guns. Now, Brandon has a lot of guns. Like a lot. And definitely was practicing his Second Amendment right to bear arms by owning a missile, a gun for taking down helicopters, and a World War I machine gun. Now, I definitely...
That's cool
wouldn't
though.
try to
That World War I gun is actually kind of cool because that's like a piece of history, you know?
down helicopters.
That's just so fucking
and a
unnecessary.
World War I machine gun. Now,
I'll tell you what though. World War III. I know who I'm going
I
to.
definitely wouldn't try to rob a man with a missile. But lucky for us, he
My
also
mom,
had
probably.
some light, fully automatic weapons which we could put on the dog. And he recommended the MP5, which doesn't have much recoil. And based on the dog's sketchiness so far, I think
I've played a lot of Call of Duty, so I can confirm that the MP5 has very little to no recoil.
we want as little recoil as possible. So we adjusted the mount to fit the gun, and then turned on the dog so we could put the mount on top of it.
You don't know when he's gonna jump up and strike. Whoa!
What's up, Ona?
Alrighty, let's put a gun on this thing.
What could go wrong? Was that his battery?
He shot his own battery out.
And that filled us full of confidence. So we strapped down the gun and mounted it to the
I am
dog
a gun
using some
expert,
ratchet
obviously.
straps.
Alright, here we go. Okay.
We're watching a guy put a gun on a robotic dog.
And I'm starting to think this dog is scared of guns too. He's just shaking all over the place. But it seems like we can still aim.
It's probably
up
heavy.
And down and side to side directions.
Oh my
And
god.
most importantly, can still jump shot.
Jump shot.
Don't
You
do
watch
it.
it. You watch it.
Why would you do it? Because it's going to face them as well. Don't do it. I don't know why we would do that.
Just stay on top of it.
I want to know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh.
So
I love
we
to be
think
around
the
that
dog is working
robot
well
in
enough.
Velcro.
So we
What
packed
do
it
you
up
mean?
And a heap of guns and took it out to Brandon's private range in the middle of nowhere. And seeing this robot dog in real life actually walk around with a gun on top of it was pretty surreal and terrifying.
It is very
especially
terrifying.
knowing how easy it was for us idiots with no real
Yeah, Bar.
experience to make this in a couple of days.
Yeah, I agree.
But we still don't know if it works.
No.
Whoa!
Oh.
And it's having even more trouble walking around out here on the uneven surfaces. And most of the time it kind of just gets off balance and then runs off in that direction.
Still slipping sideways.
But it should still work. So we decided it was time for the very first test shot, which is the perfect opportunity for us to work out the aiming system as well, which is just going to be a GoPro positioned behind the gun sights connected to my phone.
Whoa.
Then once it seemed to be lined up with the sights, Brandon put a single round in and I attempted to hit this white claw. But first, a word from the sponsor of this video.
See, I played a lot of Call of Duty, so I can confirm that this is what the MP5 iron sights look like. Yeah, that looks about right.
Phone. Then once to get an exclusive money back guarantee. Okay, back to the robot dog test shot.
I really hope this works.
Yeah, well,
Oh, a little to the right. Ooh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
You ready?
Wow.
Oh, nice.
And the aiming was pretty difficult, but it is accurate. And best of all, the dog barely moved when it shot. So
Wow.
we moved on and set up some props to test how the dog goes in a school shooting situation.
I think our aim is going to be to not shoot the children.
That's a pretty controversial statement.
And I thought the gun boys would stop us when we whipped out the school kid targets.
Oh.
But they were still keen for me to put them up and run through a school shooting scenario.
Oh my god.
And I feel bad even setting up these targets to shoot. So let's hope the gun dog is accurate enough to only take out the bad guys.
Oh no.
Yep.
And this guy.
And this is where it starts to get very dangerous. As before, it was stationary, but now the dog is going to be running around with a submachine gun with 30 rounds of ammunition.
Yeah. Now I'm nervous. I'm really nervous.
And it wasn't only us. The gun boys were also very nervous around this gun when it was placed in the hands of something unpredictable. And based on how much it loved to jump around, I don't think we can really be behind him. So the plan is to hide behind a mound on the left from where we can safely control the dog.
Yeah, I
would be on aiming duty, and William would be controlling the safety remote, which needs to be turned on, and then also shooting.
What do you call this position?
T-pose.
What does it do?
The safety pose.
No one is touching the remotes.
So I set down the dog in front of the targets. And then Brandon cocked the first round, and we were ready for the real test. And I very quickly realized a problem. I thought I'd be able to hide behind the mound and control the dog, but the mound interrupts the GoPro signal. So I actually need to place my hands above the mound with a line of sight in order to control the dog.
Even if we're above the berm, we're fine because if some wonky down, all we have to do is get below.
Yeah, I've got it aimed on a couple of things.
There you go.
This is so sketchy. Alright.
Okay.
Alright. It's time.
Trigger's armed. Tell me when.
Yeah, shit.
Trigger disarmed.
Shit. Shit. No, Colin, and don't shoot.
Okay, it's disarmed.
Okay, yeah. Shit. Shit.
Did you guys forget the siren?
Dog fell over.
Oh.
And after reviewing the damage, it was worse than I thought.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Absolutely face shot this.
Oh my god.
That was a kill shot. If that's what you were going for, you did a great job.
For that. I was going for his bubble.
I didn't hit any bad guys, and I took out one kid. It's alright though. I think I've worked out the problem. We need more ammunition, and we need the gun to be fully automatic. And you know how I said I was scared of this thing before? And people online are always saying how scared they are of these becoming the future of warfare? I now kind of feel the opposite and less worried about robots. These things are expensive and, more importantly, idiots. And if the military wants to kill people, it's always going to be cheaper and easier for them to just trick young boys into doing it for them.
Fair.
She is in rock and roll.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Full auto.
Wow. Shit.
the dog really can't handle the gun and always ends up on the ground.
Is this
And
the
not only
Westworld
that,
theme?
The recoil causes the dog to run backwards while freaking out and lifting its legs in the air, spraying across all the targets. But this time, I did a little better with the aiming and managed to hit our school shooter twice in his vital organs, his finger and his bag. So this time, in order to guarantee we would hit the target, we placed the dog directly in front of this old man. And then tried again with another full 30-round magazine.
Oh, he's definitely hit. God, that's so scary.
You get about one burst before the dog falls over. Got some good hits. The leg there, that's a nice little femoral bleed. This guy's not going to be doing any kitty diddling anytime soon. Got
Whoa.
2, 3, 4.
What mouth
5,
shot.
6.
Dude,
I mean,
that's pretty
so it
good.
works if you start it completely dead on with something in front of it.
Yes,
But
exactly.
In terms of aiming, oh my god.
Was there any collateral? Oh my god.
Collateral here.
Why every time I hit a kid, it's just a headshot?
And at the end of that, we hit 2 bad guys and 2 kids, which isn't actually that bad and is a similar rate to normal American police. But there was still one thing I wanted to try, a real jump shot.
Oh, I gotta see a jump shot.
Yep. All right. We good to go? Yep.
Oh, he's so scared.
That is live and on semi.
Ooh!
And as you can see, I don't think I've really solved America's school shooting problem. It's almost as if the more guns you have in the classroom, the more kids get shot. But I don't think this whole thing has been a complete waste of time. And I think I've realized how this dog can really help American police.
Brutal. Brutal.
Thank you so much for watching.
Emotional
Like,
damage.
subscribe and share.
Oh, that was awesome. All right, all. That is the last video of the evening. It is bedtime for me. What time is it? It's 1:30. That was a fine one to end on. All right, all. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I'm going to do end of that wrap up. I'm going to wrap all the subs and donations and the biddies and love that you guys sent me starting from the very beginning about 3.5 hours ago. We have Matt with the 24 months. We have David with a tier 3 for 11 months. We have Blazé with the 28 months. We have Tatio with a gifted sub. And we have last and certainly not least, our sugar daddy of the evening, our glucose guardian, our fructose father, Schultzman with 15. Wow, thank you, bro. I really appreciate it. 15 gifted subs and 2 $10 donations, and then let me not forget Tatio with a $1 donation, which I of course very much appreciate. Thank you guys. I'm done. I'm gonna go take a shower, get myself ready for bed. I love you. I hope you guys enjoyed stream. I had a lot of fun. Today. I'll be back on tomorrow. I think I'll be back on tomorrow. All right. I will see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow evening. I will turn on the goodbye sugar. The goodbye sugar is a way for you to say goodnight to me and everyone else in the stream. It costs 1 channel point. Feel free to spam it as much as you would like. You can take up the entire stream if you wish. If I can fucking turn this thing on. There we go. Ta-da. If you do not use the goodbye sugar this evening, your ceiling fan will come out of the ceiling and land on you, which would really suck. That's a genuine fear of mine. I am genuinely afraid of that happening to me. Not that I have a ceiling fan here, but just like in general. Have a beautiful rest of your evening, all. I will see you tomorrow. Aw, thanks, Chev. And until next time, your advice is to what's a good piece of advice after today's stream? God damn. So many good choices. Don't stick your dick in a blender. That's a reasonable one. I'm okay with that. All right, all. Goodbye.